India and Bangladesh in Disabled Cricket Freedom Trophy 2022. A small delay, few technical problems that led the game to begin shortly. Within this point of time, India were batting. Bangladesh, who won the toss, they have decided to bowl first, which were not actually in the footage. Quite a few technical issues here, and that made the game to begin as delay. So that's the score here, 66 for 3. After 12.5 overs, India have lost 3 wickets today. Narendra Sharma, Govindarasu, and followed by that Vasant Kumar, another dismissal. The new batsman in Chandrasekhar, along with Senthil Kumar, who's been batting at 31 runs of 38 deliveries. And that brings the end of 13th over, 66 for 3. Imran, the new bowler, left arm spinner, is back into the attack. We saw the regulation spinner Shehab getting hit and away. Two big sixers of his over by Senthil Kumar that led Imran to begin his account now. Imran to Senthil Kumar. Starts off with the wide appeal here. No chance, no chance for the fielder at all. 66 for 3. The game is gonna be 30 overs game as the delay of the start. Planned to begin by 9 a.m. today, but began after 11 a.m. And that brings the 30 over game today. That's a full toss. Hidden away towards the covers region. No chance for Mithun here. That's a single. That's a single over there. 67 for 3 Team India. Conditions are too hot here. Despite of the condition that's been in the coastal regions of Tamil Nadu, it's completely contrasted here. The temperature is too high. It's hot today. The pitch has been used today as the first pitch, which been used in the second T20 and first T20I. Kind of batting wicket. Of course, there is a purchase for the fast bowlers too. We saw fast bowlers doing better today. The ball skids on. Goes for the shot. Towards the long on region. There is a field over there. And that brings a single here. Chandrasekhar, the new batsman. Imran to Senthil Kumar. Goes for the shot towards the long off region. There is no fielder over there. That brings another boundary into the account of Senthil Kumar. Excellent way to execute the boundary over there. It's a lovely piece of bowling. It was fuller length towards outside off stump. That's been hidden away towards the long off region as there's a mid-off fielder inside the circle. That brings a welcome boundary to Senthil Kumar. He's 36 of 42. Imran under slight pressure today. It's the last ball of the over, 73 for 3. Lovely ball to end the over. At the end of 14 overs, it's 73 for 3 Team India. Right for the shot. Appeal from the fielders. No chance over there. Good shots going on. The temperature is not supporting Arif the bowler. Picked up 2 important wickets today. The wicket of Govindarasu by dismissing the partnership between Sendil Kumar and Govindarasu, and followed by the wicket of the captain Vasant Kumar, who's gone for the golden duck today. That's a bold by Arif. Tried for the shot towards the square leg region, but there is a fielder over there. That brings a single for Team India. Not the right length to bowl for a batsman like Chandrasekhar, who leaves their bats to play extremely good strokes here. It's a 30-over game, not a 50-over game. Slightly improving their run rates almost halfway of the game, first innings. Tried for the shots towards the covers region. That's a fantastic fielding over there to stop a couple of runs over there. To the fielder, it seems. Raihan at square leg here. There is a deep square leg and square leg fielder. Two fielders at the same region. Harif the bowler. There is a fine leg fielder. No deep over there. Goes for the shot. In the ground for a single towards long on. He's 37, Sendil Kumar. The set batsman today. Big threat for Bangladeshi side. You need one set of batsmen to score more in a ODI game so that the other batters could revolve around him, scoring few boundaries. Trying to bowl towards the pads. Arif. Conditions are changing. Not much advantage for the spinners. We saw Shehab, a wonderful leggy, getting smashed towards long on and square leg for sixers. That's the story of spinners in the series. Right for the flick towards, didn't connect it well, Chandrasekhar. Trying for the second run here. That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets. Good intention from Sendil Kumar. That brings 2 runs for Team India. And that's been the end of 15th over. It's 77 for 3, Team India. We know that Bangladesh is a side who loves to bat second. Of course, the toss has been won by Bangladeshi side. They have elected to bowl first. Raihan's decision, captain of Bangladeshi side. Quite a few changes from the T20 side and the ODI side for Team India. For Bangladesh, it's been the same side they are playing. The same T20 side playing the ODI games. Similar kind of bowlers. Mitu the bowler on the other day being splashed away by Santosh in the last over. That's a close encounter in which India won a nail-biting victory. Almost we saw Russell also, the bowler who bowls excellent Yorkers, got some advantage, great kind of wickets, more purchases in the T20 series. But when it comes to ODI, his sort of length is an advantage for a batsman to take more time. Those fuller length deliveries and Yorkers. Tries for the shot towards the long off region. No chance for the fielder at all. Lovely piece of elegance comes into play. Sendil Kumar is on fire today. Bowled a fuller length, not the right length to bowl on. That's in the slot. And Sendil Kumar took the advantage, came front and elevated the ball towards the long off region. What a wonderful way to execute the shot. Mithu the bowler is giving more runs recent times. He's on 43 now. Sendil Kumar of 46 deliveries, 3 boundaries and 3 sixes. Tried for the cut towards the third man region for a single. Marching towards a wonderful half century today. Sendil Kumar the batter. Chandrasekhar the new batter. Have to get some partnership today. between Senthil Kumar and Chandrasekhar. Edged. Gone for the third man region. Chance for the fielder. Lovely piece of fielding over there. That's a single. 15.2. 84 for 3. And that brings 15.3. 85 for 3 Team India. Good partnership needs to be built on. Chandrasekhar and Senthil Kumar, the dependable batters of the side. Lovely piece of batting over there. This time, ball towards the slot length. A bit of slower delivery. Judge the ball well. Senthil Kumar gone for the grounded shot instead of going the lofted shots. Lovely piece of technique over there. Senthil Kumar. There's a base over there. Lucky runs for Team India. That's a welcome boundary. Leg base here. 4 runs an advantage. Not a wide here. And that brings 90 up for Team India. 90 for 3. Gonna bowl the final ball. Mithu the bowler. It's a big over here for Team India. Almost 9 of the over. I'm sorry. Almost 15 of the over. That's a good single to end the over. At the end of 16 overs, it's 91 for 3 Team India. Sixteen overs here, it's 91 for 3. Team India in a comfortable position of a 30 over game. The last 14 overs would be crucial for Team India. Any score above 150 would be a competitive total in 30 over game. The captain of the side took the ball by himself. Raihan the bowler. Couple of overs didn't went well for them. So the captain took the ball. And now we have another guest today. Team analyst of Team India and the brand owner of Thunder Sports is with us. Jai Kishore from Coimbatore. Hi Jai Kishore.
Hi, how's the match going? I think it's favorable for our team India. Okay. What is your prediction for today's match?
For me, it's going really good. If Senthil plays another 5 to 6 overs, India will post a good total and India might win today. It's my prediction.
It's obviously you should not ask the question to me. As analyst of India, I'll always say India is going to win. As
Cool.
as of the situation now, India is in upper hand. Sendil is playing a very good knock. He's a settled batsman. If it's going to around 10 balls more, he will be more ferocious and it's more danger to Bangladesh. They are clueless for him.
Of course, well said. Starting with the wide delivery, bringing up more bowlers here. That itself says the kind of pressure the Bangladeshis are having. Close keeping over there. Looking at the conditions, how much do you believe that ODI series could end up in your favor?
It's more possibly we have a very strong batting lineup for ODIs. Our batsmen are able to score more runs than T20s, I think so. So we are just used to it. So it will be a better side than Bangladesh. As of now, you can see our batters are really good. Bowlers are always doing their job perfectly in all T20s, but the batting was very upset in the first two games. But even though one player, Sandy, scored two innings, we just won the match. It's as if a one batsman should stand up for a match. I think today that is from Sendil Kumar. See, it's again four. I think he's on
Yeah.
49.
That's a fantastic boundary. He almost nearing the half century. Lovely piece of batting towards the gap. Senthil Kumar. No, it's 49 here. He's showing the bat. A little bit of confusion.
It's been 49. Said the team members are making fun of him. He's in 49. Yet to score a half century. I think no other batter scored a half century. this series?
Of course, yes, we didn't see a half century in this series yet.
Yes, I think he's the first half century. Let's see. Because Sandy yesterday 43 last T20 game.
In fact, oh, that's a piece of bowling, and Sendil Kumar is walking away. What a gentleman he is. He's gone out for 49 runs. Speaking about the half century, Jai Kishore, in the warm up game against Tamil Nadu, I'm
He's
sorry,
in,
yeah,
he bought up a 50 year. But unfortunate, but the appreciation go to the Bangladesh skipper. He just stepped up where the main bowlers were getting uh, beaten from him. Even Mithun bowled medium pace. He's a spinner, but no one was able to control Sendil Kumar. But the captain stepped up and he just to the wicket, crucial wicket for Team India.
yeah, well said. Right piece of appreciation from Team India analyst itself. Right piece of responsibility from captain of Bangladesh here. Lovely piece of innings comes to an end from Sendil Kumar. That's 49 of 50 deliveries, 4 boundaries and 3 sixes. Now it's the role of MS Shiva to build the innings from now on. While talking about the intensity, Jai Kishore, after losing those two T20Is, the second and the third, especially the way they lost in the third T20I, was more poor performance. From there on, how come India gave a comeback? What was the kind of pressure they had in the dressing room?
Basically, it was not the pressure. Everyone was very fed up and more was sentimentally. It is a home ground. Home host team is getting for 45. It's not acceptable by any team. If their visiting team gets a wicket, we have advantage of home ground, home stay, home condition. We are just getting for 45. There was nothing in the dressing room. There was no scoldings, nothing. It's Team India or playing for Team India. If Team India is getting a 45 all out, you just think that was the no pressure was management. But each player stepped up in right situation. You last two matches also went till last over. Batsmen were more curious than hitting fours. What as a analyst I told, Bangladeshis are much clever. They are just going for a single. When they get a loose ball, they punish the bowler. But in the first two T20s, India batsman was only conscious of hitting four. T20 is not a game where the batsman hits only four sixes. Even if a batsman get two doubles and one single, it just 5 runs in three balls. If he gets a loose ball, he can punish. So that was the mindset. Play for single and restrict the single from Bangladeshi side. So that was our plan.
Yeah, so that kind of number game you have given them. Apart from that, it's about their own intensity. All of them understood their own roles and responsibilities. Now it's a new batsman, the T20 captain of Team India, MS Shiva is on strike. That's a good way to start the innings. That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets here. That's too close. And that's a good piece of running between the wicket. Night understanding from both the batters.
It's big moment for me as analyst sitting in the commentary box. I can't support India also and I can't pump up.
Yeah, I saw your intensity now. And that's the last ball of the over. It's 16.5. 98 for 4 Team India. Right hand the bowler. Full
It's a full
toss.
toss.
And there is a fielder over there. No chance for him. Boundary to end the over from Chandrasekhar. 11 of the over. It's 102 for Team India at the end of 17 overs. So that's 17 overs in. 102 for 4. 100 run mark in any format. Those triple digit scores were good thing to have for Team India. They are having it. The triple digit score. Captains have changed. The game plan have changed. But the intensity, the understanding of a single player, their own roles and responsibilities, That is the end of the day matters. Something that really matters here. Raidul Islam, the new bowler, it seems. Of course, he bowled already 2 overs, gave 7 runs without any wickets. Didn't got more purchases. Arif, the wicket-taking bowler today. Gone fuller, Raidul Islam. That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets. Running between the wickets is the key here. That's what the analyst of Team India said. Jai Kishore, the brand owner of Thunder Sports, where you can get more jerseys, bats, pads, all the sports accessories, own manufacturing from Thunder Sports, giving such sponsorships for Team India. A young entrepreneur of Coimbatore is growing through Thunder Sports. Team analyst of Team India too. That's a wide delivery, it seems. Not sure about the umpire's signal here. 103. So now India have 13 overs left. What will be that target? 78 deliveries, in which if India can go past 50 runs, would be a tough target, competitive total. As the over gets increased, it's not the T20A game, you get 120 balls to pick up 10 wickets. Now it's 30 overs game, 180 balls of chances for the bowlers to dismiss just 10 batsmen of Bangladesh. So as the ball increases, the run rate automatically decreases. So in a T20 game, you need 140 or more to defend a good total. But in a 30 over game, at 10 runs above that would be a good challenge. 150 or more would be a good total here. That's appeal over. Hans Risen, what's going on there? What is going on there? Shocking everywhere. Emma Shiva gets disappointed. What is going on here? An experienced umpire who's been umpiring all the games of this series has given out for Emma Shiva. Quite disappointed. Yesterday we saw Sai Kumar getting dismissed like that.
It's a hard to take up as a management, but up to my knowledge, it's missing the leg stump. But as a umpire is the final decision. We should accept everything. Arguing with umpire is no make sense. But humans make error. It's a part of game. Okay, we should accept it.
Of course, that's a sporty way of taking things. Emma Shiva, the batsman, who's been smiling here, but it's a disappointing thing for him. He'll be worrying inside. A good batter for Team India has been dismissed now.
Next, it's going to be Sandy Oria, who's the match hero of last T20 and fourth T20. Let's see what impact he can create in ODI. It's a very good finisher role, but it's now he's sent in the 17th over. He has 13 overs, so let's see how he calculates his innings.
Sandy, the game changer for Team India. Last couple of games. He's been in here. Of course, the Bangladeshis know the intensity. They'll never made him to settle down. They'll try to pick his wicket, pick their best bowlers in. Let's wait and watch what's going to happen. Santosh from Tamil Nadu has been playing here. 17.4 overs, 104 for 5. We have a lot of things to speak about. We'll start it from the next over, as this is going to be the last few balls of the over. Lovely piece of start. Yorker attempt by the bowler. Straight away going for the attacking mode here. Aidul Islam, the bowler. So interesting piece of field sets here from Bangladesh. Captain of the side, Raihan, for both the formats T20I and ODI. You can see there is an extra covers fielder covering those sweeper cover region as ball of the over. That's a good start to Santosh Kumar. At the end of 18 overs, it's 104 for 5 Team India. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 18 overs, Team India 104 for 5. If you are joining newly, it's a toss won by Bangladesh. They have decided to bowl first. As of India, Captain of India Vasant Kumar said, If he would have won the toss, he have decided to bat first only. So that was a lucky toss to lose for Team India. And after starting the innings, Sendil Kumar, the opener of Team India, along with Narendra Sharma, the dismissal of Narendra Sharma put India on vain, but the partnership between Govindarasu and Sendil Kumar put a platform for Team India. And that's as of now, at the end of 18 overs, India were 104 for 5. Straight for the shot here towards the long on direction. So we have spoken a lot about the sports analyst of Team India. Of course, he have more responsibilities, more roles in terms of business. He's owning a brand, Thunder Sports, which is quite popular in Tamil Nadu. The brand is expanding across the regions of country. So tries for the shot towards the straight. That could be a single in the long off region. So Jai Kishore, at this age, having more responsibilities, running a business of your own, how it feels and how it goes, how it started.
It's all basically started in my college first year. I was I was a good cricket player. Wait a minute, let the ball complete. Chandrasekhar, oh, he misses a ball. But first of all, I should talk about these two batsmen. These two batsmen are quite big hitters. If they two bat for 5 hours remaining, then Bangladesh is in trouble. As of my career started in my college days, I started my business as a like a passion. It was not like for money and all. I was a cricket player, so if I thought if it's I'm using other brands, okay, I should not mention the names. I'm using other brands of others. Why should I make my own brand and my own passion? And it was quite happy when I see many players are using my brand, and many tell I saw this like that. It just all started like a dream and a passion. The motto was not money completely, so it all gone 2 years.
Yeah, that's how it goes. A service based brand, Thunder Sports. If you're watching in Bangladesh, from India, Rajasthan, Punjab, across the corners of the country, the brand supports young cricketers. Quality matters first, as he said. Money preference comes secondary. And that's the motto. LBW appeal here. Out given by the umpire. What's happening here? Chandrasekhar, the batsman, two poor decisions going off for Team India. Quite disappointed sign here. What is going on here? We saw MS Shiva getting out in a poor way. That's a quite of confusions over there. Is it a wicket or not? And now, as of now, Chandrasekhar, a good hitter, said by the team, analyzed himself. But the umpire is raising his fingers. Confusions were going on. Indians were not satisfied. But end of the day, it's umpire's decision. The batsman has to move on. Chandrasekhar loses his wicket, scoring 13 of 18 deliveries with a boundary. Has to move now. India are 108, 106 for 6 at the end of 19 overs. Raidul Islam continues.
Oh, it's a wide ball by the bowler.
Lovely piece of pace generation. The line is missing. 106, 107 for 6 Team India. At the end of 19 overs, we have 11 overs as of now. The 66 deliveries can bring 50 or more. We can expect. So, yes, Jai Kishore, what are all the other sports that you're targeting on?
No, basically, I'm doing my own brand based on cricket. Thunder is my own brand in cricket. I'm just now expanding my business to football. I'm setting up a basement for football. Soon I will start in football also. But let's see how it goes in football. Then step by step we should move, not jump into it. So I'm basically starting slowly.
So, quite making some conscious decisions. And where will you see Thunder Sports after the 5 years or after the run of 10 years?
I think you all can see Thunder Sports in all your TVs. That will be my big achievement. As of now, around 20 to 30 players of TNCA Women's are using my products. TNCA state players are using my products, and some TNPL players I sponsor. And now you can see Indian disabled team is using my products. I'm quite proud. It's more than business. I feel proud of myself.
Of course, it's a proud thing, Kishore. It's about the quality. There were so many brands here, and you said the quality of the players, TNCA players, disabled cricketers are choosing and preferring you, which means the quality and the quantity and the price that mingles together, that brings you here and that brings you more places. Congratulations for that before.
And first of all, I should speak about physically challenged cricket. First of all, I was basically an analyst. The team management approached me to do video analyst and performance analyst for their team. I was no idea how the para cricket would be. I thought there will be not much Sanders, not much batting. When I came here, it's like a normal cricket. Big batsmen are hitting out of the ground. You can see Senil Kumar hits the ball outside the stadium. I think at that time that there was no live coverage due to technical issues. Yeah, my humble opinion to everyone is please support this physically challenged cricket. First, in starting, I also did not see this much into this much capability will this player have. Openly to speak, not hiding anything. First of all, I was in the doubt. When I saw in the training nets itself, every player are in standards. Every player has their own ability. You can see the Santosh Kumar in the final over, he needs 14 runs. He smashed it till the ball. It's a great planning of the game.
And that brings the end of 20th over. It's 110 for 6 Team India. A small hydration break is going on there. As he spoke like that, the disabled cricket here is having some sort of quality, but the viewership is missing here. Recognition is slightly missing here. They're putting up that 100% of effort out from home, attending the training sessions, fighting with the game. The quality is here. Before the point of time, we saw women's cricket, a boring kind of game, but at certain point of time, we had the women's cricket into the gloom. It came up, it had the right advantage, and the fans started appreciating it.
I think BCA will soon approve this physically challenged cricket also because as of now, 2 days back we got a official information about women's IPL. The BCA was approached the sponsors and media rights auction, so we can soonly see the physically challenged cricket also grows well and approved. And as of a viewer, you can support these kinds of stuffs also. If there's any player or your son, family member is interested in cricket but is physically challenged, there's no issue. There's a base, there's a basement for everything. You can approach Tamil Nadu physically challenged the board. there's a separate board for you. It will take care of your concerned person and he can also play. Cricket is common for everything. As of now, you can see wheelchair cricket, blind cricket, like that. Physically challenged is more better than that. In wheelchair, blind, their rules are different. But in physically challenged cricket, the rules are almost same. Only advantage what they have is 2 by runner or 3 by runner. There's no changes. The hitting sixes capability is same. The capability of the players are same. So my humble request is please support this physically challenged cricket and do your needful things for them.
Of course, the qualities here, the fast bowling paces were generating into a heavy load. Speaking about the association, the Board of Disabled Cricket Association, BDCA, handling the operations of cricket in India, like how BCCA does in the normal cricket. And when it comes to the state association, it's Tamil Nadu Physically Challenged Cricket Association who are handling the operations of cricket in Tamil Nadu. Soon they are going to approach TNCA. In fact, they are approaching TNCA on merging physically challenged cricket in TNCA and under BCCI.
If it happens, it's a great thing for cricket. As I speak, cricket is a game. Not even physically challenged people. Here, some players are capable of playing Tamil Nadu. They have much standards, but the platform is not there. Support is not there. If for a BCA player they get many rewards, many things, but here they play after this ODI, they must go to a job, they must see their family. These players are dedicated much because they have other parts. Like for example, for UAE in past years, now the UAE also come. They play and their players do their profession after the tournament. Like the same they are, but they are much than dedicated.
Of course, they are not generating any kind of revenue with this. Of course, they might get some sponsorships, t-shirts, kitbacks, etc. and etc. But when it comes to revenue, they have to go for some other jobs. So far, physically challenged cricket is not earning money to players. It's not the way it happens in a country which have richest cricket board where the disabled cricketers are not even getting revenue. That's how cricket in physically challenged cricket is happening so far. Not blaming anyone, but it was growing nowadays. It was growing towards the grooming period. We can see these kind of cricketers having in a good position, making it as a full-time job in future. Arif is the new bowler, the wicket-taking bowler bowls here. Towards the long on for a single, Santosh Kumar the batter, along with Rakesh Kumar, two new batters in.
Let's speak about Rakesh Kumar. Rakesh Kumar is much a senior player. He's a very good all-rounder, bowling all-rounder. He's a pace bowler, medium fast, and he bats in middle order. He's a very good batsman. The score is in Nelson. Let's see. There is a wicket. For me, fingers are crossed.
As being an analyst of India, you're expecting a wicket.
No, 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 no. Why should Nelson perform all time? Like today, Nelson does not do his job.
Yeah, let's nullify the Nelson.
No.
It's still in Nelson. Triple one here. Rakesh on strike.
He's on track. As I've told, today Nelson don't have any job. He's somewhere busy in some other matches. Let's see what happens.
Why can't Nelson become an advantage today? A sixer from here.
Let's see. Oh, it's still in Nelson.
Nelson is giving his 100% to give some changes here.
Let's see.
Triple one for six. The scoreboard is not moving. And of course, the bowler is the wicket taking bowler. Picked up 3 wickets today already. 14 for 3 from Arif. Fifth over is bowling. A bowler can bowl 7 overs. I think 6 it seems.
Yes, Nelson has showed his class. Now the Nelson has moved to 113. Okay. Now Team India stamps 113 for 6 in end of 20.4 overs.
Of course, 13 is also not a lucky number, it seems.
In cricket, anything can happen. Let's see.
Yes. Stops are getting off. The climate is cool now. Not so hot here. They have to play longer. 10 more overs are there. Almost 6 wickets gone. The tailenders are sitting in the dugout. Last few recognized batsmen.
I think this is the last recognized batsman. No, no, no. That's Gopi who was a game changer in 2 matches. Gopi is there. I think India have much deeper batting lineup. As I told, bowlers are doing their job perfectly in all matches. Up to my knowledge, the f- the mistake of Team India was the fielding side. The fielding was out in very poor standard. Not frankly speaking, the fielding was improved, but in last 220s, the fielding was good, batting was good. So we won the match. Now that's extraordinary catch from the keeper. The hero of the last match departs for a outside edge.
Quite surprising to see Santosh losing his wicket. Scoring 3 runs off 10 deliveries. Lovely catch from Shevon here. Good length delivery. Glided towards the batsman. Put his straight bat, but couldn't dot the ball here. Outside edge into the hands of the wicketkeeper. Lovely piece of wicket keeping here. And that's the end of Santosh today. And of course, Jai Kishore, your favorite, Gopinath is here.
Next batsman is Gopinath, jersey number 8. He's a kind of batsman who can take the innings much long deeper. Let's see what Gopinath is doing.
It's 104 for 7 at the end of 9 overs. And wicket number 4 for Arif. He is picking up wickets like a moss here. Lovely piece of bowling over there. Arif, the strike bowler for Bangladesh today. And now the new bowler, not the new bowler. Raidul Islam continuing his spell. Raihan bowled just a 1 over to dismiss Sendil Kumar.
Regan was not in the plans, but as Sendil Kumar batter, Bangladesh were out of plans, so there should be a different bowler. So he took the responsibility. As of now, Bangladesh in well control of the game. The score is just 114 for 20 overs. The runs on the board, but the wicket is only last 3 wickets remaining. Up to my knowledge, 150 from here, it's a very good score for India because last two recognized batsmen. This is the batting set of last batsman. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150 and we can defend 150. The keeper had made a very clever move. Let's see the what umpire decides.
What is happening here? He's
Keeper is
fighting with the
appealing
umpire.
for review, but as of now, this game has no review system. Only the umpire has the authority to take a view. But that was a very clever move by the keeper.
That's how it goes. Last recognized batsman we're speaking, and there is Abhishek Shukla, Kaja Hussain, and Muhammad Ibrahim were there. Probably Abhishek will be the right prospect if a wicket falls now.
Abhishek Shukla. Abhishek Shukla is a kind of very good batsman. He can sustain a lot. Let's see what the coach and captain decides. I'm just a video analyst.
And there is a certain gateways are there for an analyst and the coach of the side. Everybody are doing their own roles in a perfect way. Raidul Islam, the bowler. Rakesh Kumar is having a lot more responsibilities along with Gopinath.
As a senior player of the team, he has a much responsibility and basically he's a very good batsman. Apart from game, he's a very good human being. It's just ages more, but the gap between the now 2K kids and 90s kids like that is a very attached to every player. He's a favorite player of the team.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. The way he mingles with everyone, especially with the younger generation, makes him lovable. Of course, analyst himself is a 2K kid, it seems.
Yes, I'm a proud 2K kid.
Cool, that's cool thing. There should be certain barriers, but end of the day, the tastes were similar. Everybody enjoying their own generations. 116 for 7 Team India. As of your prediction, 150 is on unless India loses few more wickets.
If these two batsmen go for, sorry, plays for remaining overs, the score will be much better than 150. I think if these two batters in the crease till 38 over, the score would be 165 or 170. Let's see.
So if that happens, the bright light will be on for Team India in winning this game for the first ODI.
Because the batting was only a weak zone for India in the last T20. The bowling was up to the mark. Let's see what the bowlers can do with this total.
But still, he's having some pace here. Aidul Islam, the bowler. Lovely piece of pace generation. 21.5, 116 for 7. Last ball of the over.
I think Bangladeshi players are a little bit tired. Let's see. I think this is the correct time to take them off. Let's see what Rakesh does.
Yes, mid off inside the circle. Last ball of the over. Glided towards the point direction. No chance for the run at all. And that brings the end of 22nd over. After 22, it's 116 for 7 Team India. Now look at who's here. The leading wicket taker of T20 series, Russell, the bowler. But couldn't make any impact, it seems, in ODI. There are a few more dot balls and a maiden over.
Russell is a very good bowler, but up to my knowledge in T20s, batsman made a huge mistake. The bowler is good, not any comments on the bowler, but the batsman did not do their responsibility. It was the much more our Indian batters got out.
That was a crucial run out point over there for Bangladesh. Couldn't strike it, and that was a fantastic running between the wickets. 2 runs for Team India. The overthrows, those mistakes of runouts. And speaking about Russell's capability, well said by Kishore. In T20s, the batsman do more mistakes, where the bowler gets an advantage to dismiss the batsman. But while in this format, the consciousness is very high, and the batters won't make loose shots. They won't fall easily.
Yes.
Might be Russell might find it difficult to pick a wicket.
Yes, as I told, he's a left-arm pacer. He bowls more in swings. The batsmen are going for a big shot. What I told as analyst, he just has a 4 hours in T20. There are remaining 16 hours where he can target 3 hours, 2 hours of 20 runs. The score would have gone 150 above. It's a much good score. But our batters was crucial in scoring Russell for runs. It's not like who's the good bowler, who's the good batsman. If he bowls a good ball, we should respect him and we should make a bright decisions. If we are charging against him, it's what kind of that was happened. The batters took charge of him and got out.
Yeah, that's a right way to approach a good bowler. It remembers me of a final of IPL 2018 where Bhuvaneshwar Kumar bowled fantastically. So what CSK did was chasing a target of 170 or 80. They attacked each and every bowler except Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and won the game. The Shane Watson innings. And that was the tactics that you made for Team India now.
Yes. Basically, one bowler can bowl only limited overs. In T20, it's 4. In 50 overs, it's 10. Now it's 30. So it's 6 or 7. What the umpires decide and committee decides. So all will have a good day and a bad day at the end. No one can be perfect or no one has day every day their day. So maybe Russell can bowl one day, 2 day, but he can't bowl always. So when it's a good day for Russell, we should respect him. We can take charge. As of in last T20, it was a very bad outing for Mithun, but there was no choice for the keeper because keeper used all batters. Oh shit! It's the Rakesh Kumar who get out. Now Team India are in big trouble.
That's the first wicket for here. Russell, the bowler, gets a ODI wicket now. That's a good purchase. 119 for 8 Team India at the end of 23 overs. Muhammad Ibrahim, the new batter here. Another batter from Tamil Nadu.
He's a
Insane.
basically bowling all-rounder. He does batting goods. Let's see what Ibrahim and Gopinath can take this innings.
Is he a fast bowler or a kind of
He's a
spinner?
spinner.
Okay, fine. That's a good advantage for Team India. We saw Indian team struggling without a good spinner, not mentioning the efforts of Madhivanan cheaply. But India hardly fighted for a well quality spinner that they couldn't get it in the series. Both Savaria and Madhivanan couldn't perform into the level best. But
It
now that's
was
a
a great shot from Gopinath. It's a great flick. They're running for two A's. They easily made. They looked simple. They made to look simple.
that's a lovely piece of running between the wickets. There was a fielder over there. Initially, we thought that there won't be any fielders there, and it was a boundary. It's hard today. Again, Raidul Islam continues his spell, bowling some good pace here. That's a lovely piece of drive over there. So there were few more fast bowlers: Santosh Kumar, Gopinath, and who will be the another? Of course, Abhishek
Abhishek
Shukla.
Shukla is a very good pacey. He's the one of the fastest bowler in this tournament, I can say. He, he's a more body attack bowler.
Yeah, every time when he bowls, oh, and that sound by releasing the ball.
Yes, he's a little bit quick compared to other bowlers. He's a very good quick bowler and he has a very good line. If it catches his line, it's very difficult for batters to play.
Yes, we're expecting him to perform well in the second innings, where his own game comes, the bowling area, his own arena. Now the score is 123. We need another 27 runs to ensure a comfortable total. Way more than is acceptable. Ready for that. That's a good piece of single over there towards
That
the
was a
cover point.
quick single from Ibrahim and Gopinath. The both batters are from Tamil Nadu. They have a much long relationship and a very good communication. So they are running quick singles. This is enough. I think it's almost 6 overs remaining. If for a 36 ball, they score around 30 runs. It's a very good.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask about, Kishore. How was the chemistry between the players in a dressing room?
Basically, every player is from different states. Every what to say, UP, Rajasthan, Andhra, Telangana, Pondicherry. Basically, the selection was based on the board. Was every player performance they took. The gelling time was quite little, but all players were very coordinated. As of now, they're wearing an Indian T-shirt, so automatically, above the barriers of language, state, anything, etc., all the players mingled easily. The name was India. Even many players cried after that 45 all out. Many senior players were very feeling. The dedication for the team was up to the mark. And you can see the all players were standing there in the last T20 and cheering for their team. That was the team spirit. It was not informed by any management or everything. The own players get when they order blue color and Indian name in their chest, automatically the responsibility comes.
That's a well said statement. That's and 24 overs ending 126 for 8 Team India. We'll continue the chart. Stay with us. Now Russell, the bowler, back into the attack. Picked up a wicket last ball. That's a single over there. Speaking about the patriotism, you said while wearing the jersey, those diversities are going away. The emotions are coming on, and that's what something engaging themselves, playing together for Team India, and the way of team selection completely on the basis of merit. Those kind of aspects, a warm welcoming thing for Team India. White ball there from Russell. While looking at the capability of Russell in new ball and death over, it was contrasting towards the end. Seems like he was struggling in the death overs.
Yes, as an analyst, what I told, Russell will confirmly bowl two wides or three wides in the last over. Despite of last, no, frankly speaking, because he's a left-arm pacer, is angling the ball while the batter chases the ball, he got out or hitting. The if the batter leaves aside or steps towards offside, more chances of wide balls. As I told the Sandy, what I told in the fourth T20, you just hit 10 runs. Russell will bowl two wides for sure. As I told, he bowled around 2 to 3 wides, I guess. Because what new ball does, it's very skiddy. In the old ball, there will be more movement, reverse swing, etc. So the new ball will come and hit the batsman. See, oh,
That's unfortunate to see Ibrahim getting losing his wicket. Russell gets another today. While we'll continue Kishore, but before that, it's the result here. 128 for 9 Team India. One last batsman is waiting outside.
it's it's our own Abhishek Shukla. He's a very good batsman. Let me cheer up. Come on, Shukla. Stay till end.
Shukla boy, all the best. That's what the statement from the analyst himself. And of course, Shukla and the team analyst are having a great relationship between each other on field, both on field and the off field. That's a good thing. Good thing to see the team members getting merged towards each other.
Yes, as a analyst, what is my basically job is what coach need. I should give for the coach, and more players are eager to know what their mistakes doing and how can I change my bowling action. What is this stuff, etc. As a kind of person is Abhishek Shukla. He's from Odisha and he's the captain of Odisha team there. He's a very such a good human being. He's more keen to new things, always coming to me and asking the stats, how can I improve? Like that, he's a very good talent person. Where a player is open minded to analyst or coach anyone to improve, that's a good sign of a good player.
Of course, that's a good thing. He's a good human being. But now on for Team India, they are in a struggling position. The 150 is a question mark now, as they have only one wicket left. The tail ender, along with an all rounder, 128 for 9. Russell the bowler bowling. So, what about India's death bowling attack? Who will be the main prospect while bowling?
In that bowling, as if I told, Sandy is a very good option. But in ODI, the captains wasn't. Captain to captain, there will be a many mindset. Let's see who's being bowled. Because Shukla is not in a good form in last two games. In the first two games, he was in a very good form, but the batting was not up to the mark. But in last two games, Shukla was a little bit ups and down. What as analyst I told to us is more pacey and is coming into the body. The just batsman flicks or anything happens, it's going for a 4 or 2. If Shukla bowls outside off, it's difficult for a batsman to hit his ball.
Yeah, well said. And that's how it went. In fact, that 45 run target put more pressure on the Indian bowlers to at least pick up few more wickets to give a good comeback or to give a good fight back. That put pressure on all the Indian bowlers, probably to Shukla too. It's 128 for 9. In fact, 29 for 9. That's edged outside towards the point direction. Scoreboard was not moving here. 2 wickets for Russell for just giving 10 runs. And that brings the end of 13th over. It's 129 for 9 Team India. Let's continue the chat after the break. Arif the bowler looking for his fifth wicket today. He's been already 4 for 17 today. The great day for him. Good single. That brings Gopinath on strike. The last 5 overs of the game, 30 balls or more. India having only one wicket, 131 the score, marching towards 150 or 60. Quite tough to handle today. Of course, the longer formats are always challenging to have more wickets on hand as they have 180 deliveries to dismiss 10 batters of India. Arif the bowler who himself picked up 4 wickets today. And looking at this condition or this pitch, what's your feeling about the spinners bringing up the spinners in this condition?
It was the third pitch where the India got all out for 45, but at that time the grass was uh, covering the pitch. But now the pitch curator made a pitch very good for batting, I think so. As of morning, I went for a pitch report. The batting pitch was very nice. It's come to the ball would come to the batting, so it's very good for batting, up to my knowledge. But spinners in ODI format, it is very good for spinners doing the middle role. But the Sendil Kumar took off the spinners, so that there was no option for Captain Rehan to come himself to bowl, and that was a very good move.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool here. Speaking about the spinners, so far in Bangladesh innings, the spinners didn't get a good thing here. The fast bowlers are purchasing wickets today. But India have Ibrahim, the spinner from Tamil Nadu, tries for the flick shot towards the mid wicket direction, didn't connect it well. And that brings a two chance here. Run out, close call. Nice running between the wickets from Abhishek Shukla and Gopinath. But instead of that, there was a quite miscommunication. The
Miscommunication has a it's a quite easy chance for a run out, but the bowler did not collect the ball. Fingers crossed for Team India.
Of course, yes. Taking all the risks today, having the last wicket, last ball of the over for Arif. Trying for the wicket, and that is the 5 wicket haul for Arif in the last ball of his spell. Ends India's innings 133 for all out Team India. Now that's a target for Team Bangladesh 134 to win with the 5 wicket efforts of Arif, the bowler, who picked up 5 wickets for just 20 runs, brings down the man of the Bangladeshi's bowling lineup. That's the story here. We expected 150 or more, but at the end, India have lost couple of wickets earlier, and that brought back the end of India's innings 133 all out. Disappointing sign, isn't it, Kishore?
It's quite disappointing. What the start was quite good, where the Sendil Kumar alone played 49, but other batters throwing the wicket is quite sad. But up to my knowledge, 133 on board 30 overs, it's a quite defendable target. If the new ball bowlers perform their job, it's very difficult to Bangladeshis because there's only two to three key batsmen in Bangladesh, up to my knowledge. Shehan and one or two more, Mithun. They're really good, some power hitters, but 133 is a good total to defend also. If the bowlers, why the Bangladesh can make 10 wickets in 133, Indian bowlers are also capable. If the starts, if the bowler starts well, it's all end well.
Yeah, that's well said by the analyst himself. Thank you, Kishore, for joining with us. And that's the end of first innings. 133 all out Team India. That gives the target for Bangladesh 134 to win. Let's wait and watch what's happened in the second innings. Thank you. Shot in the ground for a single towards long on. His sort of length is an advantage for a batsman to take more time. Those fuller length deliveries and Yorkers. Tries for the shot towards the long off region. No chance for the fielder at all. Lovely piece of elegance comes into play. Sendil Kumar is on fire today. Leg bys here. 4 runs an advantage. Not a wide here. And that brings 90 up for Team India. 90 for 3. Gonna bowl the final ball. 6 overs. India will post a good total. And India might win today. It's my prediction.
It's obviously you should not ask the question to me. As analyst of India, I will always say India is going to win. As
Cool.
as of the situation now, India. But even though one player, Sandy, scored 2 innings, we just won the match. It's as if a one batsman should stand up for a match. I think today that is from Sendil Kumar. See, it's again 4. I think he's first half century. Let's see. Because Sandy yesterday 43 last T20 game.
In fact, oh, that's a piece of bowling, and Sendil Kumar is walking away. What a gentleman. Now it's a new batsman, the T20 captain of Team India. MS Shiva is on strike. That's a good way to start the innings. That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets here. That's too close. And that's a good piece of running between the wicket. 98 for Team India. Right hand the bowler. Full toss. And there's a fielder over there. No chance for him. Boundary to end the over from Chandrasekhar. 11 of the over. It's 102 game. At 10 runs above that would be a good challenge. 150 or more would be a good total here. That's appeal over. Hands risen. What's going? Rajasthan, Punjab, across the corners of the country, the brand supports young cricketers. Quality matters first, as he said. Money preference comes secondary, and that's the motto. LBW appeal here. Out given by the
Was improved, but in last 220s, the fielding was good, batting was good. So we won the match. Now that's extraordinary catch from the keeper. Last 3 batsmen, last 2 recognized batsmen. This is the batting set of last batsman. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150 and we can defend 150. The keeper had made a very clever move. As of in last T20, it was a very bad outing for Mithun. But there was no choice for the keeper because keeper used all batters. Oh shit. It's the Rakesh Kumar who get out.
Now that's a
Great shot from Gopinath. It's a great flick. They're running for 2. Yes, they easily made. They looked simple. They made to look simple.
That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets.
Because what new ball does, it's very skiddy. In the old ball, there will be more movement, reverse swing, etc. So the new ball will come and hit the batsman. See, oh,
That's unfortunate to
bad thing. So it's very good for batting, up to my knowledge. But spinners in ODI format, it is very good for spinners doing the middle role. But the Sendil Kumar took off the spinners, so there was no option.
But India have Ibrahim, the spinner from Tamil Nadu, tries for the flick shot towards the mid-wicket direction, didn't connect it well. And that brings a 2 chance here, run out, close call. Nice running between the wickets. Of course, yes. Taking all the risks today, having the last wicket. Last ball of the over for Arif. Trying for the wicket, and that is the 5-wicket haul for Arif in the last ball. Over there. Goes for the shot in the ground for a single towards long on. His sort of length is an advantage for a batsman to take more time. Those fuller length deliveries and Yorkers. Tries for the shot towards the long off region. No chance for the fielder at all. Lovely piece of elegance comes into play. Sendil Kumar is on fire today. Leg bys here. 4 runs an advantage. Not a wide here. And that brings 90 up for Team India. 90 for 3. Gonna bowl the final ball. overs. India will post a good total, and India might win today. It's my prediction.
It's obviously you should not ask the question to me. As analyst of India, I will always say India is going to win. As
Cool.
as is the situation now, India. But even though one player, Sandy, scored 2 innings, we just won the match. It's as if a one batsman should stand up for a match. I think today that is from Sendil Kumar. See, it's again 4. I think he's first half century. Let's see. Because Sandy yesterday 43 last T20 game.
In fact, oh, that's a piece of bowling, and Sendil Kumar is walking away. What a gentleman. Now it's a new batsman, the T20 captain of Team India. MS Shiva is on strike. That's a good way to start the innings. That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets here. That's too close. And that's a good piece of running between the wicket. 98 for Team India. Raihan the bowler. Full toss. And there is a fielder over there. No chance for him. Boundary to end the over from Chandrasekhar. 11 of the over. It's 102 game. At 10 runs above that would be a good challenge. 150 or more would be a good total here. That's appeal over. Hands risen. What's going? Rajasthan, Punjab, across the corners of the country, the brand supports young cricketers. Quality matters first, as he said. Money preference comes secondary, and that's the motto. LBW appeal here. Out given by the. I think 6 it seems.
Yes, Nelson has showed his class. Now the Nelson has moved to 113. Okay. Out in very poor standard. Not frankly speaking, the fielding was improved, but in last 220s, the fielding was good, batting was good. So we won the match. Now that's extraordinary catch from the keeper. Last two recognized batsmen. This is the batting set of last batsman. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150 and we can defend 150. The keeper had made a very clever move. As of in last T20, it was a very bad outing for Mithun. But there was no choice for the keeper because keeper used all batters. Oh shit. It's the Rakesh Kumar who get out.
Oh, that's a
Great shot from Gopinath. It's a great flick. They're running for 2 A's. They easily made. They looked simple. They made to look simple.
That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets.
Because what new ball does, it's very skiddy. In the old ball, there will be more movement, reverse swing, etc. So the new ball will come and hit the batsman. See, oh,
That's unfortunate to.
batting. So it's very good for batting, up to my knowledge. But spinners in ODI format, it is very good for spinners doing the middle role. But the Sendil Kumar took off the spinners, so there was no option.
But India have Ibrahim. A spinner from Tamil Nadu tries for the flick shot towards the mid-wicket direction. Didn't connect it well. And that brings a 2 chance here. Run out. Close call. Nice running between the wickets. Of course, yes. Taking all the risks today. Having the last wicket. Last ball of the over for Arif. Trying for the wicket, and that is the 5-wicket haul for Arif in the last ball. Over there. Goes for the shot in the ground for a single towards long on. His sort of length is an advantage for a batsman to take more time. Those fuller length deliveries and Yorkers. Tries for the shot towards the long off region. No chance for the fielder at all. Lovely piece of elegance comes into play. Sendil Kumar is on fire today. Leg bys here. 4 runs an advantage. Not a wide here. And that brings 90 up for Team India. 90 for 3. Gonna bowl the final ball. 6 overs. India will post a good total. And India might win today. It's my prediction.
It's obviously you should not ask the question to me. As analyst of India, I will always say India is going to win. As is the situation now, India. But even though one player, Sandy, scored 2 innings, we just won the match. It's as if a one batsman should stand up for a match. I think today that is from Sendil Kumar. See, it's again 4. I think his first half century. Let's see. Because Sandy yesterday 43 last T20 game.
In fact, oh, that's a piece of bowling, and Sendil Kumar is walking away. What a gentle. Now it's a new batsman, the T20 captain of Team India. MS Shiva is on strike. That's a good way to start the innings. That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets here. That's too close. And that's a good piece of running between the wicket. 98 for 4 Team India. Right hand the bowler. Full toss. And that's a fielder over there. No chance for him. Boundary to end the over from Chandrasekhar. 11 of the over. It's 102 game. At 10 runs above that would be a good challenge. 150 or more would be a good total here. That's appeal over. Hands risen. What's going? Rajasthan, Punjab, across the corners of the country, the brand supports young cricketers. Quality matters first, as he said. Money preference comes secondary. And that's the motto. LBW appeal here. Out given by the. I think 6 it seems.
Yes, Nelson has showed his class. Now the Nelson has moved to 113. Okay. Out in very poor standard. Not frankly speaking, the fielding was improved, but in last 220s, the fielding was good, batting was good. So we won the match. Now that's extraordinary catch from the keeper. Last three batsmen, last two recognized batsmen. This is the batting set of last batsman. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150 and we can defend 150. The keeper had made a very clever move. As of in last T20, it was a very bad outing for Mithun. But there was no choice for the keeper because keeper used all batters. Oh shit. It's the Rakesh Kumar who get out.
Oh, that's a
Great shot from Gopinath. It's a great flick. They're running for 2 A's. They easily made. They looked simple. They made to look simple.
That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets.
Because what new ball does, it's very skiddy. In the old ball, there will be more movement, reverse swing, etc. So the new ball will come and hit the batsman. See, oh,
That's unfortunate to.
batting. So it's very good for batting, up to my knowledge. But spinners in ODI format, it is very good for spinners doing the middle role. But the Sendil Kumar took off the spinners, so that there was no option.
But India have Ibrahim. The spinner from Tamil Nadu tries for the flick shot towards the mid-wicket direction. Didn't connect it well. And that brings a 2 chance here. Run out, close call. Nice running between the wickets. Of course, yes. Taking all the risks today. Having the last wicket. Last ball of the over for Arif. Trying for the wicket, and that is the 5-wicket haul for Arif in the last ball. Over there. Goes for the shot. In the ground for a single towards long on. His sort of length is an advantage for a batsman to take more time. Those fuller length deliveries and Yorkers. Tries for the shot towards the long off region. No chance for the fielder at all. Lovely piece of elegance comes into play. Sendil Kumar is on fire today. Leg bys here. 4 runs an advantage. Not a wide here. And that brings 90 up for Team India. 90 for 3. Gonna bowl the final ball. 6 overs. India will post a good total. And India might win today. It's my prediction.
It's obviously you should not ask the question to me. As analyst of India, I will always say India is going to win. As of the situation now, India. But even though one player, Sandy, scored 2 innings, we just won the match. It's as if a one batsman should stand up for a match. I think today that is from Sendil Kumar. See, it's again 4. I think his first half century. Let's see. because Sandy yesterday 43 last T20 game.
In fact, oh, that's a piece of bowling, and Sendil Kumar is walking away. What a gentle. Now it's a new batsman, the T20 captain of Team India. MS Shiva is on strike. That's a good way to start the innings. That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets here. That's too close. And that's a good piece of running between the wicket. 98 for Team India. Right hand the bowler. Full
It's a
toss.
toss.
And that's a fielder over there. No chance for him. Boundary to end the over from Chandrasekhar. 11 of the over. It's 102 game. At 10 runs above that would be a good challenge. 150 or more would be a good total here. That's appeal over. Hands risen. What's going? Rajasthan, Punjab, across the corners of the country, the brand supports young cricketers. Quality matters first, as he said. Money preference comes secondary, and that's the motto. LBW appeal here. Out given by the. I think 6 it seems.
Yes, Nelson has showed his class. Now the Nelson has moved to 113. Okay. Out in very poor standard. Not frankly speaking, the fielding was improved, but in last 220s, the fielding was good, batting was good. So we won the match. Now that's extraordinary catch from the keeper. Last three batsmen, last two recognized batsmen. This is the batting set of last batsman. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150 and we can defend 150. The keeper had made a very clever move. As of in last T20, it was a very bad outing for Mithun. But there was no choice for the keeper because keeper used all batters. Oh shit. It's the Rakesh Kumar who get out.
Oh, that's a
Great shot from Gopinath. It's a great flick. They're running for 2 They easily made. They looked simple. They made to look simple.
That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets.
Because what new ball does, it's very skiddy. In the old ball, there will be more movement, reverse swing, etc. So the new ball will come and hit the batsman. See, oh,
That's
now they-
unfortunate to.
batting. So it's very good for batting, up to my knowledge. But spinners in ODI format, it is very good for spinners doing the middle role. But the Sendil Kumar took off the spinners, so that there was no option.
But India have Ibrahim, a spinner from Tamil Nadu, tries for the flick shot towards the mid-wicket direction, didn't connect it well. And that brings a 2 chance here. Run out, close call. Nice running between the wickets. Of course, yes. Taking all the risks today, having the last wicket. Last ball of the over for Arif. Trying for the wicket, and that is the 5-wicket haul for Arif in the last ball. Over there. Goes for the shot in the ground for a single towards long on. His sort of length is an advantage for a batsman to take more time. Those fuller length deliveries and Yorkers. Tries for the shot towards the long off region. No chance for the fielder at all. Lovely piece of elegance comes into play. Sendil Kumar is on fire today. Leg bys here. 4 runs an advantage. Not a wide here. And that brings 90 up for Team India. 90 for 3. Gonna bowl the final ball. 6 overs. India will post a good total. And India might win today. It's my prediction.
It's obviously you should not ask the question to me. As analyst of India, I'll always say India is going to win. As of the situation now, India. But even though one player, Sandy, scored 2 innings, we just won the match. It's as if a one batsman should stand up for a match. I think today that is from Sendil Kumar. See, it's again 4. I think he's first half century. Let's see. Because Sandy yesterday 43 last T20 game.
In fact, oh, that's a piece of bowling, and Sendil Kumar is walking away. What a gentle. Now it's a new batsman, the T20 captain of Team India. MS Shiva is on strike. That's a good way to start the innings. That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets here. That's too close. And that's a good piece of running between the wicket. 98 for 4 Team India. Right hand the bowler. Full toss. And that's a fielder over there. No chance for him. Boundary to end the over from Chandrasekhar. 11 of the over. It's 102 game. At 10 runs above that would be a good challenge. 150 or more would be a good total here. That's appeal over. Hands risen. What's going? Rajasthan, Punjab, across the corners of the country, the brand supports young cricketers. Quality matters first, as he said. Money preference comes secondary, and that's the motto. LBW appeal here. Out given by the. I think 6 it seems.
Yes, Nelson has showed his class. Now the Nelson has moved to 113. Okay. Out in very poor standard. Not frankly speaking, the fielding was improved, but in last 220s, the fielding was good, batting was good. So we won the match. Now that's extraordinary catch from the keeper. Last three batsmen, last two recognized batsmen. This is the batting set of last batsman. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150. So 150 here is a very good total. Up to our bowling knowledge, we can sustain 150 and we can defend 150. The keeper had made a very clever move. As of in last T20, it was a very bad outing for Mithun. But there was no choice for the keeper because keeper used all batters. Oh shit. It's the Rakesh Kumar who get out.
Now that's a
Great shot from Gopinath. It's a great flick. They're running for 2 As. They easily made. They looked simple. They made to look simple.
That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets.
Because what new ball does, it's very skiddy. In the old ball, there will be more movement, reverse swing, etc. So the new ball will come and hit the batsman. See, oh,
That's unfortunate to.
batting. So it's very good for batting, up to my knowledge. But spinners in ODI format, it is very good for spinners doing the middle role. But the Sendil Kumar took off the spinners, so there was no option.
But India have Ibrahim. The spinner from Tamil Nadu tries for the flick shot towards the mid wicket direction. Didn't connect it well. And that brings a 2 chance here. Run out. Close call. Nice running between the wickets. Of course, yes. Taking all the risks today. Having the last wicket. Last ball of the over for Arif. Trying for the wicket, and that is the 5-wicket haul for Arif in the last ball. Over there. Goes for the shot. In the ground for a single towards long on. His sort of length is an advantage for a batsman to take more time. Those fuller length deliveries and Yorkers. Tries for the shot towards the long off region. No chance for the fielder at all. Lovely piece of elegance comes into play. Sendil Kumar is on fire today. Leg bys here. 4 runs an advantage. Not a wide here. And that brings 90 up for Team India. 90 for 3. Gonna bowl the final ball. 6 overs. India will post a good total. And India might win today. It's my prediction.
It's obviously you should not ask the question to me. As analyst of India, I'll always say India is going to win. As of the situation now, India. But even though one player, Sandy, scored 2 innings, we just won the match. It's as if a one batsman should stand up for a match. I think today that is from Sendil Kumar. See, it's again 4. I think he's first half century. Let's see. Because Sandy yesterday 43 last T20 game.
In fact, oh, that's a piece of bowling, and Sendil Kumar is walking away. What a gentleman. Now it's a new batsman, the T20 captain of Team India. MS Shiva is on strike. That's a good way to start the innings. That's a lovely piece of running between the wickets here. That's too close. And that's a good piece of running between the wicket. 98 for 4 Team India. Right hand the bowler. Full
It's a
toss.
toss.
And that's a fielder over there. No chance for him. Boundary to end the over from Chandrasekhar. 11 of the over. It's 102 game. At 10 runs above that would be a good chance. After tough fight from Team India, a lovely comeback by them. Now it's time for both of them to give a proper revenge. In fact, in a local time, you can call it revenge or a comeback for both India and Bangladesh. The first ODI is here. It's a three-match ODI series. We hope there won't be any climatic changes. There won't be any past results like the first T20I. We hope for the best. The coastal regions of Tamil Nadu are facing severe cyclone, a few raindrops, but here in Dindikal, it's completely clear. It's hot today. So the match resumes. And that's the story. Bangladesh have won the toss. They have elected to bowl first, in which India have scored 130 for 10. 133 is the total by India. Of course, it's not a 50 over game, it's a 30 over game since the time has gone, so the overs has been reduced. The 30 overs game between India and Bangladesh, the disabled cricket ODI, first ODI. The target for Bangladesh is 134. They have won the toss. They have elected to bowl first. The pitch was good. The ball comes towards the bat. The coach enjoys the condition. The captain enjoys the condition. So they were pretty confident that they can chase this target of 134, the Bangladeshi side. The lunch was over. Of course, the players didn't take a high meal at all as they have to play the second innings, especially with the Bangladeshi cricketers. They didn't took any rice, a few vegetables and a papad. That's their lunch today to play well in the innings. Lovely sort of confidence over there from Bangladeshi side here. The umpires are in, the players were in, the batters were in. Raihan, the captain, into the crease, probably along with Raidul Islam, it seems. Usually Raidul will be the opener. Couldn't see his jersey number here. That's a different captain today for Team India. The ODI squad is having Vasant Kumar from Andhra Pradesh. He's the captain of the side. While the T20 squad, we saw MS Shiva, the captain of the side. Two different captains we have. Of course, the lineup is also having some few members in the squad. There were some Narendra. There wasn't any race here. Of course, we have Gopinath, Santosh Kumar, those regulation fast bowlers, Abhishek Shukla. But we had a few different ODI players. We saw the batting efforts of Narendra. A right arm off spinner is there today, Mohammad Ibrahim. He's from Tamil Nadu. We can see him in action today. Emma Shiva usually will be the wicket keeper of the side. Now it seems Sendil is holding the gloves with himself, probably transferring the gloves. It seems some celebrations are going on. Santosh with the new ball here. So he'll be bowling in ODI also, the first over of the game. Santosh the bowler. We have Gopinath. And there is another fast bowler, Abhishek Shukla. There is a spinner, Mohammad Ibrahim. You don't have that all-rounder advantage which you have in T20 squad as there is no Raj Mahesh today. Raj Mahesh Pillai, an exciting all-rounder to watch out for along with Sai. Both Sai Kumar and Raj Mahesh were unavailable for the ODI squad. So let's wait and watch what's going to happen. There were few changes here. We saw Narendra Sharma, Govinda Rasu, few regulation cricketers of ODI squad, Kaja Hussain, a surprising prospect to watch out for. Let's wait and watch what would be his kind of bowling. That's the summary here. Few seconds are there for the second innings. 134 the target for Bangladesh. The first ODI between India and Bangladesh, the disabled cricket here. 30 overs game today. Ball with Santosh. Here we go. Start off with a good length delivery. That's a good single towards the square leg region. That's a productivity. We spoke with the team cricket analyst Jai Kishore, who said about the strike rotation. Strike rotation is the key where Bangladesh were good at when comparing to Team India. And that's what we are seeing. Batsman on strike. Raidul Islam. Bangladesh are having the same squad which they had in the T20 lineup. There is a third man and there is a long off fielder over there. Offside had pretty much more fielders. Two at the leg side. Captain is at mid on. Bowled a shot of length delivery, no chance for nobody here. That was a fantastic pull shot by Raidul Islam and completes the first boundary of Bangladesh in the second ball of the over itself. Lovely way to execute that shot. That was shot outside off stump, pulled towards the mid-wicket region where there is no Indian fielders. That finds the gap and that travels towards the boundary lope, and that's a welcome boundary for Bangladesh. Off the mark, Raidul Islam with the boundary. Of course, you can't play much quicker innings as this is the 30 over game, a ODI game where your wicket is more important. As the bowlers have 180 deliveries to pick just 10 wickets. That's a lovely piece of view. We are speaking about the quality, we are speaking about the patience. Look at Raidul Islam. He saw a short ball, he punished it. Now, this time, he saw a good length delivery outside off stump. He gently leaves the ball. Leaving the ball is an important aspect of the game, especially in ODI, and that's what's happening here. Raidul Islam, the batter. That should be the quality. You should play responsibly. Strike rate doesn't matter every single time here. You have to save your wicket as they have 180 chances for just 10 wickets. That's a lovely piece of bowling from Santosh. This time towards the line of the stump, into the fourth stump line. The lovely good length delivery. That's what the captain expects from you. Cheers were going on. Speaking about the patience of a ODI game, as they have 180 deliveries to pick just 10 wickets. On one hand, you have more deliveries to score more runs, but on the other hand, the opportunities of losing a wicket is high. In 120 deliveries, picking up 10 wickets a bit difficult. But when it comes to 180 deliveries, it's easy for the bowling side. So that sort of pressure will be there for the openers to bring back the right start for the team so that the middle order would comfortably bat on. Let's wait and watch what Raidul Islam will do. Santosh Kumar with the ball. Captain at the mid-on region. Ex-captain MS Shiva. Not ex-captain. T20 captain MS Shiva is at a backward point. That's a foolish length delivery. Thickish outside edge towards the third man region for single. Bowl foolish. That's a punishable length by Santosh. Not the right length to bowl on. Tried for the shot towards the extra covers. Raidul Islam. The ball picked up outside edge and travels towards the third man in a 1 bounce, 2 bounce, and 3 bounce way. So that's a single for Bangladesh. Now mid off inside the circle for Raihan. There is a third man. That's the only long fielder. No deep fielders over there. Two fielders at the middle. Three fielders at the leg side region. Oh, that's the lovely piece of delivery to end the over. At the end of 1 over, it's 6 for 0 Bangladesh. Now Chandrasekhar with the ball. New bowler here, Chandrasekhar. What a piece of batting it was. Lovely piece of batting to watch out for. While watching the game of cricket, you love those front foot defenses. That's the beauty of the game. In ODI formats, in the longer formats, you can enjoy the quality of the game where the batter will enjoy to play on, where the bowlers will enjoy their swings. There were no hurry-burries. That's a nice, lovely running between the wickets from the batters to rotate the strike. Now that brings Raihan on strike. Chandrasekhar the bowler. We saw him bowling yesterday. very decent pacer from Team India. And we have exceptional pacers Abhishek Shukla, Gopinath over there. We saw Santosh Kumar bowling and now Chandrasekhar the bowler. Few more prospects were there. But the pitch offers the batters to score more. Expecting a bit of purchase as we saw Arif the bowler from Bangladesh picked up more wickets in the first innings. A 5 for him. That's a lovely piece of bowling. Speaking about the ODI format, the match was about to begin by 9 a.m. today, but unfortunately, due to some technical issues, due to some adjustments, announcements, playing 11 confusions, it took a delay, and the game has started after 11 a.m. And that's the reason we are playing today the 30 over game, India versus Bangladesh. Nice bowling from Chandrasekhar here. Conditions were cool here. Speaking about the lunch, while playing a day game in a ODI format, the lunch is a crucial point as you have to resume the second innings without any fear, without any body struggles. For that, avoiding a high meal would help you. Tried for the cut towards the cover point, didn't connect it well. Speaking about the meal, the Bangladeshi cricketers had just a papad along with a few vegetables, didn't even touch rice or chapatis till they end the match. They'll be with this sort of diet that allows them to run between the wickets. Even Indians didn't took heavy meals today. LBW appeal here. Is there a chance for the wicket? Umpire says it's down the leg, so no LBW here. Good appeal from the bowler, and that brings the end of second over. It's 7 for 0 Bangladesh. Sandy continues. A few bit of field changes were going on. Vasant Kumar, the captain of the side, shifting himself towards the square leg region, whereas Gopinath goes towards the long on region. Raidul Islam is attacking batter, never waits for the loose delivery, goes for the charge, and that's why there is an attacking field here. We can see MS Shiva setting up the field set. He's the captain of the T20 side of Team India. Well left there. Raidul Islam, you underestimated him. When you bowl a good length, he'll leave the delivery if it is a ODI format. Lovely piece of batting. Leaving a good length, attacking the right length. A simple mantra to bat down, and that's what he's doing. Speaking about the series, we have different squad for Team India. A few changes here. But Bangladesh are coming with the same squad for T20 and ODI. Tried for the shot. Just now I spoke about Raidul Islam and his patience. But now he's swinging the bat away, trying to throw his wicket. Not the right way to play on. A quality batsman should finish the game by playing till the end. Raidul Islam tries to attack Santosh Kumar, put some pressure on the bowler. Will that happen? Santosh Kumar, the match winner of last game. But not with the ball, it's with the bat. But today he's with the ball, with the new ball in fact. Santosh Kumar, the bowler from Tamil Nadu. Raidul Islam on strike. That's a lovely piece of length here. A little bit of hesitation from Raidul Islam whether to go or not. Confusions over there. That's the length a bowler should bowl on. In a line of fourth stump or fifth stump, where the batsman might put his bat on the ball so that we can see a few more edges happening. That should be the game plan here. A few more fast bowlers, couple of good players here for today. Team India, the ODI squad. India have 100% win while batting second in this series. Goes for the shot. No chance. It's windy from the bat. It's lovely piece of bowling over there from Santosh. 7 for 0, Team India. Nice piece of atmosphere is going on, Visa. And we had a chat with the coach. I'm sorry, not the coach, the analyst of the cricket team, Team India, and who's the brand owner of Thunder Sports. If you want to buy goods to a proper retailing brand, it would be Thunder Sports, a growing sports brand in India, Coimbatore, the region where it evolves. They are manufacturing by their own all sports products, jerseys, gloves, bats, pads, especially for cricketers. Of course, promotions were going on, ambassadors are going on for making the brand popular, giving more endorsements. Thunder Sports, Jai Kishore. Tried for the shot towards the point region. There is a third man fielder into the hands of in for single. Raidul Islam, the batter, usually do it. That was a back off length outside the off stump. Tried for the cut towards the point region, slapped it and edges it towards the third man. And that's a single to end the over. At the end of 3 overs, it's 8 for 0, Bangladesh. That's the situation here. Chasing 134, Bangladesh were 8 for 0 now. Captain Raihan along with Raidul Islam, the attacker. Chandrasekhar, the bowler. We know there is a fresh captain, not the fresh captain, but when it comes to ODI, the regulations were different. The disabled cricket are having different captains for different formats. For T20I, it's MS Shiva, and for ODI, it's Vasant Kumar. But when it comes to Bangladesh team, Raihan is the captain for both the formats in Bangladesh. That's a good defense over there. We have seen three dimensions of Raidul Islam today. Dimension number one, those front foot defenses, that makes the quality better. Dimension number two, those sensible leaves, which shows his intensity towards the game. And the third dimension is his attacking intent. The devil in him triggers him to go for the big shot, handling three characters in himself. Raidul Islam, the batsman, different variations of a batsman we could see here. Chandrasekhar, the bowler, expecting for that one breakthrough, Team India. So right delivery, and that's a bias over there. No chance for any fielder. Welcome boundaries for Bangladesh. No chance for the wicket keeper at all. That was a foolish wide delivery, very wider, and that didn't have chance for the wicket keeper. Goes for the bias to the boundary. You can't blame anyone. Chandrasekhar, bowlers used to miss these lines. Happens in a part of game, as we are humans, not aliens, to do everything perfectly. And the good thing here is nobody's scolding him, nobody's showing dry faces on him, accepting the truth and moving on. Lovely interactions from Team India. That's a good way to rotate the strike. But this time, there were heavy fielders over there. You can't go for good strikes at all. Some fantastic way of execution in terms of fielding efforts. They have improved it. We have seen team analysts speaking about the fielding efforts of Team India. Well, compared to Bangladesh, they had a bit of poor fielding efforts in T20I series. But from now on, the improvisations were there, stopping those strike rotations, avoiding those singles. Team India are in full pace today. Lovely piece of fieldings over there. We have seen Sendil Kumar batting a good innings along with Rasu. While the other batters of India couldn't get the mark today, and that bring India 133 all out. Expected score was 150 above, and at one point of time, India were in a comfortable position where they can have a score of 150 or 160 or more. But after a point of time, that one over of Russell, that one spell of Russell picked up 2 wickets, while Arif, the bowler from Bangladesh, pick up a bowler today, picked up 5 wicket haul. Those back-to-back wickets of a tail ender puts India under pressure, and that's the reason why India couldn't score it well. Those 150s were missing. But anyhow, this is a challenging total. Even though ball comes onto the bat, it challenges the temperament of a batsman. It's a 30-over game. The format was longer. The number of balls were extras, which gives additional advantage to Team India to pick up more wickets. There is a tactical advantage here. So Bangladesh have to place their tactics consciously. That's a lovely piece of delivery. What a way to bowl that Chandrasekhar to Raihan. And that brings the end of fourth over. It's 15-0 Bangladesh. Santosh continues. 2 overs for him. Gives us 7 runs without any dismissals. Waiting for his wickets today. Santosh Kumar, an expected all-rounder from Team India. Eyes on him. Tried for the cut towards the backward point region. There is a fielder over there. And that brings a single for Team India. Chandrasekhar, the fielder. Good piece of captainship here. Giving some space for Sant Kumar to the D20 captain MS Shiva. Bringing up the mixed efforts of both the captains. Trying for the first breakthrough. Either Raihan or Raidul Islam. That one breakthrough might bring back India into the game. They have lost their rhythm after the 21st over of the first innings, but now they have to fight back. Speaking about the longer formats, the same score would be challenging to score in a T20 game and in a ODI game. That's a good shot. That's into the gap. There is no chance for the third one fielder, it seems. Lovely way to place that boundary. Raihan gets a boundary here. What a way to play that shot. Punched outside off stump. It was a back off length outside off stump. And that was punished away by the cut shot by Raihan. Lovely piece of batting to get that boundary. And the outfield allows him to score that boundary. First boundary for Raihan, of course. Raidul Islam is still struggling. 9 of 18 of 1 boundaries. Of course, 18 balls, 9 is not that much slow innings when compared to ODI game. But you have to be on track or else the run scoring tactics will go out of you. You have to keep that in practice. That's a good comeback from the bowler. No chance for the single at all. As a throw here, is there a backup? Yes, there is a backup fielder over there. Nice team efforts from Team India here. It's the first ODI between India and Bangladesh. The 3-match ODI series begins today. While speaking about the longer formats, we have 50 over games. We have 50 over games and 20 over games where the similar targets are equally compared. In a 20 over game, scoring 170 or more is a great advantage for any side. We have seen that. But while in a T20, 170 is a huge one, but at the same time, in a 50 overs game, 250 or above is a fighting total. Now look at the breakage here. Those 30 overs are bringing an advantage of just 70 runs because it's not about scoring runs, it's about saving your wicket till the end. It's a 30 over game where the batters have to play it responsibly. So picking up a wicket for Team India is mandatory as the target is not quite challengeable. At any point of time, Bangladesh can come back into the game, but picking up a wicket is a good stuff for Team India, or else they'll find them struggled. 20 for 0 Bangladesh. Last ball of Santosh, third over. Right for the shot. That is up in the air. Is there a chance for the fielder? Gopinath, the fielder. Lovely way to take that catch. That brings the end of Raihan. Right for the shot towards the long on direction. No chance for the elevation. And that brings the wicket of Raihan. Gopinath, the fielder. Lovely catch from him. And the first breakthrough for Team India as well as Santosh Kumar. And that brings the end of fifth over. 20 for 1 Bangladesh. 20 for 1 Bangladesh. At the end of 5 overs, we are speaking about picking up the wickets. Wicket takings will take India into the game. And that's what done in the last over. Santosh, the bowler, picked up a wicket. Now Gopinath replaces Chandrasekhar at the non-pavilion end. Raidul Islam, the batsman on strike. The new batsman, Zimran. Imran usually rotates the strike well, but couldn't get it bigger in the T20 series as the boundary pressures. Tight for the shot towards the long off region. No fielder over there. Is there 4 or a 6? That was a fantastic 6 from Raidul Islam. He have no patience today. He was trying to attack the ball. That was a good length outside off stump. Punished the ball towards the long off direction with a flat bat. That's a very good shot here. You can't blame the bowler too much. That was the right length to bowl on. It's completely the efforts of the batsman to score that run. Now it finds Gopinath under pressure. The fielder who caught the catch of Captain Raihan's wicket. Now it's mandatory that they could not go higher. We spoke about the long innings mandatory as because bowling to 30 overs will have the advantage of picking up 10 wickets. What if the game didn't go for 30 overs? What if the batters complete the match in 20 overs? There is a chance. What a fantastic catch it was. Lovely way to take Emma Shiva, the fielder. Lovely dive it was. You have to watch this, dear viewers. Lovely way to end the batsman. Raidul Islam has to walk off now. Bowl the fuller length delivery. Try the straight shot. That wasn't an easy catch to take on, but Emma Shiva took additional efforts to take the dive. Lovely catch it was, ladies and gentlemen. You have to watch that catch. Lovely way to dismiss Raidul Islam. More lovelies here as the catch was lovely. I'm mentioning more lovely words. Ahmed Shiva, the fielder. Raidul Islam is walking off. Second wicket for Bangladesh. And that brings 26 for 2 Bangladesh. Now the new batsman in. That's a nice catch taken. We spoke about picking up the wickets. That's good way to stop the batter. Mitu, the new batsman. Gopinath, the bowler. We have two dismissals for Team India. The Bangladeshi batters' wickets. Gopinath involved in both, one with his bowling, another one with his catch effort. That's good to see Indians performing really well today. We spoke about picking up the wickets as because if they didn't play till the 20 overs, Bangladesh will have that advantage. They'll go quicker and they'll score more runs. To stop them from scoring more runs as quick as possible, you have to put more wickets and put them under pressure. And that's what Team India is trying to do, picking up back to back wickets. Bangladesh under pressure now. Cut shot towards the point region. Seems no chance for the third man fielder, but fantastic fielding effort from Santosh there, and that saves 3 runs for Team India. Good all round cricket here. Santosh fielding for Gopinath's over, and Gopinath catching the ball for Santosh's over. The rhythm, the combination, and the way they are combining together. We spoke about gelling with other players, the chemistry of the players in Indian dugout. Team analyst Jai Kishore said us they have good balance with them. There is a brotherhoodness. When you wear India jersey, nothing matters. It's about serving the country, and that's what in the player's mindset. That's a foolish length delivery. In fact, full toss. Gone for the single into the hands of Abhishek Shukla. That's good to watch here. 28 for 2 Bangladesh. Last ball of the over. Catch appeal. No chance for that. And that brings the end of 6th over. After 6, it's 28 for 2 Bangladesh. Now it's the time for the spinner. Ibrahim, the spinner, India have brought in. We have seen two spinners of India in T20 squad, Madhivanan and Savaria Sharma. But for ODI, Ibrahim, the spinner here, who's been from Tirupur region of Tamil Nadu. Fields were spreaded off. Of course, MS Shiva, who's been injured with that catch, is sitting at the back dugout. Of course, there is a substitute for him. Seems like Gurudev Singh is the substitute fielder. He's from Uttar Pradesh. Rakesh Kumar is at the cover point region. First ball, Ibrahim. Foolish length delivery, tried towards the bat. Sorry, pads. Unfortunate. That was very close to watch. And a spinner flights, it's always awesome to watch out for. We saw Sendil Kumar punishing a spinner of Bangladeshi lineup, Shehab. But it's unfortunate thing won't happen every single time. That looks like a Harbhajan Singh style of bowling attack. Not comparing. But look at the way he delivers the delivery. That was cool to watch out for. Lovely piece of bowling over there. Ibrahim the bowler. That's good to watch out for. Look at his bowling action. The way how he swings his right arm and the left arm. It gives the same kind of bowling style of Harbhajan Singh. It reminds me of Harbhajan Singh. Look at the style over there. Yes, you can see over there. Flighted towards the air. That's a good piece of bowling from Ibrahim into the hands of the captain. Nice piece of bowling over there, flighting the ball as much as possible. That's what we are failing to watch in this series from the Indian spinner's point of view. First time watching a spinner flighting with a risk. Of course, it's a ODI format, but the Bangladeshis are hitting the ball. Mithu, the batsman on strike. Imran at non-strikers in. That's a good ball to bowl. And that's a single over there. Some field adjustments were going on. Gurudev Singh at sweeper covers. There is a long off, long on. Gopinath and Santosh. Not many leg side fielders were there. At square leg, captain of the side Vasant Kumar. And there is a fine leg fielder. There is a backward point. There is a short third man. Stumping chance. It's not there. Not that much close here. Imran the batter. Getting tempted. Ibrahim the bowler. Missing his line the last ball. The wide delivery. Happens a part of a time, but when it comes to spinner, it was a rare phenomenon that a spinner can't do much mistakes. That's a lovely piece of bowling, beaten by pace. Imran the batsman. You have to be ready to watch with a different pace. As Ibrahim is having two kind of paces. One is the Washington Sundar kind of pace, and the other one is a Chahal kind of pace. But this one is Washi kind of pace, and that can't go for the single. Good fielding efforts over there, and that brings the end of Ibrahim's over 33 for 3, Bangladesh. It's 33 for 3 here, Bangladesh. At the end of 7 overs, we're watching the score here. They need just 101 runs, having 8 wickets in hand and 23 overs to be bowled. Gopinath the bowler. There is a long on, there is a square leg, and there is a fine leg. Short third man, backward point, and a cover point. There is an extra covers fielder. Oh, if you would have glided the ball, that would be the boundary. A weak fine leg fielder who's not standing finer. Vasant Kumar should stand himself finer to avoid those unwanted boundaries. Usually, fast bowlers have to be very conscious as the scoop shot is the modern day weapon to threaten the fast bowlers. As there is no fine leg here, cut it towards the point region. No chance for the run out at all. That was an elegant cut. Catch a single and 34. Now the record run is below the triple digit mark. It's 99 record while having 22 overs in hand. Of course, 8 wickets in hand. The Bangladeshi side. Cricket have different forms in itself. We have different zones of cricket. We have different brands of cricket. We have Sanjay Samson brand of cricket. We have Rahul Dravid brand of cricket. Every single player having some brand of cricket. While Imran is having the skill of strike rotation. He finds a gap and rotates a strike. That's a skill of himself. Now this time Gopinath is in a sort of excellent bowling spell. And the most important thing here is about the tactics we are using. As because if there were legends coming across certain aspect of the game, the country follows the same. For example, you can see Pakistanis are getting more fast bowlers and more fast bowlers while the generation glows. This is because of the legends of Pakistan. When you take the legends of the Pakistani side, most of them were fast bowlers. You can say Imran Khan, you can say Wasim Akram, you can say Shoaib Akhtar, Umar Gul. Excellent fast bowlers they are. Wakar Yunus is the fast bowler, fantastic bowler. Such sort of fast bowling quickness that brings an advantage to themselves, and those inspired from them, though those players were the heroes of the next generation. Now we are watching more fast bowlers like Shaheen Afridi are coming to the now this time glided towards the fine leg region. No fielders at the deep. Vasant Kumar chasing the ball, but no chance for the fielder. That was a fantastic boundary. In fact, welcome boundary for Bangladeshi side. Bold yark towards the pads. The batsman glided it towards the fine leg region, and that goes towards a free boundary as there is no fielders at the deep. Now Gopinath should rechange his length and line. That's not the right length, or that's not the right line to bowl on. Bowl towards the shoes of a batter, and that invited the batter to go for that flick. In fact, it's not a flick, it's just a glide. Now the fielder has been extended. The fine leg is in deep now. Vasant Kumar is the fielder. That's a lovely way. Rakesh Kumar, the experienced cricketer, one of the experienced prospects of Team India. Lovely fielding was that. Speaking about the quality of a country's cricket, the legends of a country is from an aspect of the game, and that aspect continue to produce good quality cricketers. We saw Bangladeshi, we saw Pakistani fast bowlers here. And look at India's batting. You'll always have great batters to Team India. Team India will always have beautiful batters. Heavy competitions will be there. There is Ishan Kishan, there is Shreyas Iyer, there is Sanju Samson. This is because of the legends of Team India. When you take the legends of Team India, we have MS Dhoni, we have Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, Saurav Ganguly, Krishnamacharya Srikanth, Kapil Dev. All of them are batsmen. A batsman inspired team is getting a batting side. That's the end of the over. After the end of 7 overs, it's 33 for 2 Bangladesh. Let's continue the topic after the break. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The score after 8 overs is 40 for 2. It's a poor update. We apologize here. That used to happen in the part of a game. 40 for 2 Bangladeshi side. Imran along with Mitu. The bowler here is Ibrahim. Is back into the attack. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That's an arm ball again. You have two types of weapons here. The one would be the flighted length, and the other would be an arm ball. Of course, speaking about the quality of country's cricket, the legends of the country, those who represent a particular aspect that follows to produce a good quality, and that's the role of legends. We saw Indians have seen more batting legends, more fandom to batsmen, and that's why you have plenty of batters here. While Pakistan's have inspired more by the fast bowlers, and they are producing more quality fast bowlers. Even you can see more spinners in Sri Lanka, whereas the followers of Rangana Herath and Muttaya Muralidharan, those legends had inspired millions of people. There is a call that would be a catch if it was a bit leg side. Nice sign to look out for. Speaking about the condition, Sri Lankans have produced more spinners. We have Alfonso, we have Tikshana now, we have Hasaranka. That is because of the nature of the condition. Right for the sweep shot, LBW appeal. No chance, turning down leg. Even the bowler knows, didn't shout it long. Coming back to that topic. So some sort of impressions, some sort of inspirations are bringing back the legends of the country, especially in Asia, in fact. With that fact, we are watching more batters like Sendil Kumar in disabled cricket. When it comes to spinners, tried for the shot, lovely piece of batting from Imran over there. You gotta enjoy this sort of batting if you plays together till then. Ibrahim, the bowler, the off spinner, reminds me of Harbhajan Singh. That Kolkata Test 2001 was a fantastic memory to all the cricket fans across the globe. That's a good length to bowl on. We remember a hat trick for Harbhajan Singh. Let's speak about it. At the end of 9 overs, it's 43 for 2 Bangladesh. Abhishek. Now Abhishek Shukla, the man on strike, the new bowler for Team India. That's a good way to start for Abhishek Shukla. That's a wide here. Bowl those back of length deliveries. Speaking about the back of length deliveries, you have to learn a lot to understand the aspect of the game, the back of length delivery and the fuller length delivery. Those who are sliding behind the back footed shots, the fuller length deliveries would be a threat for those kind of batters. But for some sort of batters, you have to be. There is a confusion over there. At the post power play, you should have at least four fielders inside the circle. But since there is already four fielders inside the circle, what's that call? What's the call? That was no ball given, and that was a free hit. Unfortunate start for the bowler, someone like Abhishek Shukla. In fact, the rule says five fielders inside the circle as it is a ODI game. That's into the top. No chance for the fielder. Never mind if there is a chance also. That was a free hit delivery. Happens in the part of a game. Unfortunate events for the bowler. The captain himself makes a mistake here. Vasant Kumar, the captain of Indian ODI side, a man from Andhra Pradesh. Quite a bit of confusions as we played T20 series till the day before yesterday, where you can use four fielders only inside the circle at all the non-power play overs. But here, ODI, wow, that's a fantastic piece of throw over there from the fielder. You can appreciate the efforts, but unfortunately, it went in vain. Gone for the overthrow and gives an additional runs for Team Bangladesh. Happens in a part of a game. You can't fear your runouts, the throws. You have to do that. It will happen. Sometimes you may make mistakes, and that's what happened here. Never worry about that. It used to happen in a part of a game. That's what you should take back. That was a lovely throw. In fact, India are well on fire here. Speaking about the score here, the Bangladesh are 47 for 2, slightly building a partnership. Imran and Mithun. Quality comes here from Bangladesh versus India. The first ODI between the sides fought well in the T20 side, especially Team India gave a good comeback by winning both fourth and fifth T20I, especially the way they won the fifth T20I and the way Santosh Kumar finished the game. The quality of cricket, the quality of disabled cricket improvises every single day, and that's what we are watching. Gone for the shot into the air, didn't connected with the ball here. Speaking about the pitches and conditions, the home track advantage, India have pretty good batters. The depth of Indian batting, considering those aspects in mind, seems like the pitch has been made like a batter's wicket, where the batters might enjoy the fast bowlers could push more to get back those wickets. That's towards the fine leg region into the hands of the captain. Brings a single for Bangladesh. Speaking about the condition, it was a batting track here in Dindikal. The December season, there wasn't much hot conditions, even though the sun is there, the temperature is there, humidity is not there. The pitch is not drying, enough water is there, those grey shaded soils were there, which allows the batters to enjoy the game. And those little more grasses, even though they were dried, they are producing an advantage to the fast bowler. Not for the both. The initial advantage would be for the batters. The external approach of a bowler might give an additional advantage, and that brings the end of 10th over. It's 48 for 2 Bangladesh. 48 for 2 Team India. I'm sorry, Team Bangladesh. At the end of 10 overs, it's 48 for 2. 20 overs are there in their hands, and they have 85 more runs to win this game. Ibrahim continues. Mithu, the batter on strike. Mithu batting on 8 of 12 deliveries without scoring a boundary. It's a good defense here. When it comes to inspirations, India had a few quite inspired spinners. We had Bishan Singh Bedi. We have L. Sivaramakrishnan from Tamil Nadu. We have Harbhajan Singh. We have Anil Kumble. Ravichandran Ashwin, of course. So many legendary spinners were there. Towards the covers, hands of the fielders. That goes towards the single. Gurudev Singh, the fielder. Sometimes when Ibrahim bowls those full length deliveries, that gives him more runs here. Those full length deliveries are getting hit towards the extra covers region, even though he's off spinner. Good thing is he's flighting the ball, but the length is the problem here. Look the way he flights the delivery. That's a full toss, and that's swept towards the boundary line for a boundary. No fielders there into the square leg region. Tried to bowl a full length delivery, went as a full toss into the stumps line, swept towards the boundary line, the square leg region. Raidul Islam, the batter. And that brings the 50 up for Bangladeshi side. 53 for 2 themselves. Lovely piece of batting. That was no fielders on the leg side. There were few fielders on the leg side. That cost so much here for Team India. Now what will Raidul Islam? This time rotates a strike. What an effort from the bowler Ibrahim. He fights against the batters. Not ready to give even a single run. What a fighting spirit that was. Quite a few spinners were there. Amit Mishra, Piyush Chawla, Washington Sundar, of course, the modern day wizard. Pretty good all rounder. Even Ibrahim is an off spinner. That's a fully 10th delivery. He's flighting the delivery as closer as possible. The batters might get an advantage to land the ball at the boundary line. Sometimes it happens, but most of the times the wicket falls when the batsman get tempted. Two full length deliveries, back to back full length deliveries. Now, what will Ibrahim bowl? That's a quicker one towards the fine leg direction. Goes for the single. Second run chance is there. Of course, there is a comfortable chance over there. No chance for the fielder. And that brings a comfortable 4-2 for Team Bangladesh. At the end of 11 overs, it's 57 for 2 Bangladesh. Abhishek Shukla, the bowler, gets the ball for the second time in this game. 1 over 5 for 0. Abhishek Shukla. Field splits were going on. There is a fine leg, there is a square leg, there is a long on. Only 3 at the leg side. And that too, only one deep fielder. That's a long on fielder. So ODI format, playing 30 overs game. But the approach of Bangladesh not seems like an ODI. Sometimes, of course, the Mithun plays like the ODI game, but when it comes to Raidul Islam, he attacks the ball as much as possible. He don't want this game go till the 30th over. He tries to complete the target as early as possible to avoid facing more deliveries. Facing more deliveries is as threatened as the batters, as the wicket of losing the risk is high. Risk of losing the wicket is high. It's a good length from Abhishek Shukla. We spoke about the spinners of the country. Now this time it's a fast bowler. Of course, there were plenty of fast bowlers in the game of cricket. We know Britley, the Glenn McGrath, Dennis Lilly, an excellent fast bowler. While speaking about this topic, we cannot even neglect the four horsemen of cricket: Joel Garner, Michael Holding, Colin Kraft. Look at the way when you speak about those bowlers, that sound from Abhishek Shukla, those legends are coming in my mind, especially with the way how Michael Holding bowls, Colin Kraft, Joel Garner. Excellent bowlers they are. Malcolm Marshall, one of the best bowlers in West Indies 80s times. That's a good single over there. Nice piece of fielding. That gives an extra throw here. That should be controlled. Gurudev Singh, the fielder. 59 for 2 Bangladesh. 11.4 overs. The slight partnership is building here. They need to bring back that partnership to keep things here. Speaking about the aspects of cricket, in the last 5 to 6 years, we have seen different aspects of cricket that gets a groom. We saw T10 cricket. The fans took it as an advantage. They liked it. We saw the 100 cricket. People liked it. We spoke about women's cricket. The women's cricket is there for a long time, but these 5 to 6 years were the grooming period, the greeny periods of women's cricket. People started recognizing it. People started watching it. The viewerships are getting higher. The recognition is higher. The fans of Smriti Mandana, legendary Mithali Raj, Jemima Rodriguez, an young prospect from Mumbai. So many good young cricketers from women's cricket we saw. Julam Goswami, who retired recently. An excellent fast bowling legend. We'll continue to speak about that. And that brings the end of 12th over. It's 59 for 2 Bangladesh. Chandrasekhar continues. The new bowler here, who's bowled 2 overs, gave 8 runs. No wickets here. Raidul Islam slowly building his innings. I'm sorry, Imran is slowly building his innings. 19 of 23, 2 boundaries. Strike rate doesn't matter. It's 86 for Imran. It doesn't matter, in fact. Speaking about the fast bowlers, those legends. That's a good strike here. Can they go for the two? Is there a chance of a two? The fielder is coming on. Gurudev Singh, the fielder. That's a fantastic throw. Oh my God. That was a good fielding effort, but running between the wickets is cool here. They ran quicker and the 2 runs completed. Encouragements from the Indian fielding side. That's go school. The fielder should be placed halfway to avoid certain twos. The college students are watching this game. Of course, it's a Sunday, but there are a few students. Those hostel students were there. Of course, it would be a Sunday afternoon after a heavy meal. The viewers are watching in a drowsy eyes the ODI game, which goes slow, pacey. The watching the ODI game after lunch is quite drowsy thing. Not for me. It's my work. I love to watch the game. But in a common point of view, that's the hardest thing here. You know, unless your favorite cricket is playing. That's a good strike here. That's a good single here. Speaking about the fast bowlers, we spoke about Wakar Yunis. We spoke about 4 horsemen of cricket. Malcolm Marshall. Those fantastic paces. Excellent games they have given. That's an appeal here. Wicketkeeper took the catch, and that's a wicket. Wicket for Chandrasekhar finally. And that's the end of Mithu. Mithu has to walk off by scoring 11 runs of 18 deliveries. Bowled a good length delivery at the fourth stump line. Got the outside edge. And that was a slightly, struggling catch by the wicketkeeper. But finally, that's the end of Mithu. It's fourth wicket for Bangladesh. 62 for 4. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's the third wicket for Bangladesh. 62 for 3. Mithu has to walk off. Bowled Chandrasekhar. Catch by Senthil Kumar. Nahid, the new batsman in. Imran is still as the crease. 22 of 25 deliveries, 2 boundaries. At the non-strikers in. Now Nahid has to take this god. Chandrasekhar, the bowler, is gripping around the condition. As the time goes, the fast bowlers are enjoying some purchases here. Full touch delivery for the first ball. There is a no man there. There's a gap region. The fielder is running towards the ball. And that's a good throw over there. Slight bit of confusions were going on. Not a boundary, of course. That's a fantastic two to start the over. Every batsman will expect this sort of delivery. A full toss kind of delivery to start the innings. Not the right way to bowl on Chandrasekhar. We spoke a lot about the fast bowlers and their challengers. Without the show, Kapil Dev have managed to run and bowl the bowling during his initial period. That's a good delivery. Single here. Speaking about the energy and intensity, the fast bowlers always have that intensity. They'll always have that never give up attitude. We'll speak about that. End of 13 overs, 65 for 3, Bangladesh. Abhishek Shukla, the bowler, continues. Shukla bowled 2 overs, no wickets, 7 runs. Economy 3.50. Good bowler to watch out for those fast bowling spell. Started to attack and that brought back a wicket for Team India. Visa Mithu getting wicket into the hands of Sendil Kumar. Can they go back for another wicket? Those back-to-back wicket options. Can India do that? There is a chance over there, almost closer. The bowler Abhishek Shukla, who fights harder, a good worker of the game, who always works towards his techniques. That's what we're speaking about. The fast bowlers, apart from those techniques, apart from those accuracies and line and lengths, those intensities were matters. They'll speak towards their eyes. They'll speak towards their aggressive eyes. Those aggression will make the batsman to confuse, to stumble, in fact. That aggression should be there. Sometimes bowlers like Zahir Khan, without even having those aggressions, they had picked up few many wickets. They have become legends. But in most of the cases, when you look at the face of Shoaib Akhtar, you'll get feared of. You'll get feared of. When you look at the face of Andrew Flintoff, the fear will automatically come. That should be the confidence. That should be the the attitude that a fast bowler should have. Now the advantage for Abhishek Shukla is that sound. That that gives an additional advantage. He puts his complete 100% energy that produces a sound as and gives that batsman to get fear that the bowler is bowling with full intensity. It's a minute part of the game, but remains the confidence of a bowler. That's what we have to look out for. Abhishek Shukla, the bowler. Bowl foolish into the hands. You can see the sound there. You can't see the sound there. You can hear the sound there. Like that, Abhishek Shukla. We are not trolling him. We are actually enjoying that moment, that 100% from a bowler every single time that threatens a batter to bat on. It's happening here. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the wicket for him. So far, no runs in the over. 4 dot balls continuously puts the batsman under pressure. The new batter, foolish length into the hands of the fielder. Another dot ball marching towards the maiden over. Nahid, the batter, new batter, pressure under him. 3 of 7 deliveries. 13.5 over 65 for 3. Bangladesh or in a struggling phase, if one wicket falls, India will be into the game. Will that happen? That's a good single over there. No maiden for Abhishek Shukla here. Single to end the over. At the end of 14 overs, it's 66 for 3 Bangladesh. Fourteen ended 66 for 3 Team Bangladesh. Chandrasekhar continues to bowl. Two fast bowlers at two ends puts Bangladesh slightly under pressure. And we are speaking about the fast bowling quality. Recent times in India, we saw Umran Malik, the express pace bowler. Usually, Pakistan produces every single season. There will be a 150 pace bowler. Sometimes there'll be a couple of 150 plus bowlers. But while in India, it's a rare circumstance where you can't see 150 kind of bowlers. It's a very rare gem, and that sort of bowler is Umran Malik. Many of the critics have seen him like a diamond for Indian bowling attack. But the problem here is the kind of line and the length that he was bowling. Similar kind of bowlers like Muhammad Siraj, who's from southern parts of India, from a hot place. Umran comes from a cold place, while Siraj comes from a hot place. Contrast in the life of those bowlers. We saw Umesh Yadav, those pan bowling, those desi fast bowlers of India. Mohammad Shami, the swing king. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, who swings the ball. Praveen Kumar, Vinay Kumar, Zahir Khan, RP Singh, Irfan Pathan. So many swingers were there. But when it comes to hit the deck bowlers, they have Bumrah, Siraj, Umran Malik, those sort of bowlers. Of course, Prasidh Krishna. Tried Fuller goes for the cover drive. That's a fielder halfway. No chance for the second run, it seems. But that's a midfield here, and that allows the batters to go for the second run. Gurudev Singh, the fielder. Unfortunate things are happening here. Misfields, overthrows, extra run for Bangladesh. 2 runs. Bowled outside off stump. Gone for the cover drive. And the rest follows. Chandrasekhar, the bowler. While speaking about the disabled cricket, the quality of fast bowlers, they have a few hit the deck bowlers like Chandrasekhar, Abhishek Shukla, of course. Tried for the shot. Santosh and Gopinath were line and length kind of bowlers. They'll bowl at the right line and the right length. And we saw them picking up wickets today. Three fast bowlers picking 3 wickets. I mean, each one in a total of 3 wickets. Chandrasekhar bowling really good here. Hitting the deck as much as possible. That's a lovely piece of bowling over there. And that's what we said. There is always something there in this wicket for the fast bowlers. They're always purchasing something. Those few grasses are allowing the ball to skid. Now it's bouncing a lot. So the fast bowlers might enjoy this condition. It's a good delivery. Chandrasekhar, the bowler, firing Indian fielders. They have improved the quality of fielding today comparing to the T20 games. Hitting the deck here, Chandrasekhar, the bowler, express paceways. Where they do have Raidul Islam kind of bowlers who bowls in full pace. Right for the cut shot. There is a fielder over there into the hands of the fielder. No chance for the run out. Bowled outside off stump. Back of length delivery. Cut it towards the short third man region. One bounce into the fielder. And that was a good throw here. And that single to end the over at the end of 15, it's 70 for 3 Bangladesh. Now Abhishek Shukla, 3 overs, 8 for 0, continues his spell. We spoke about the hit the deck bowlers, Chandrasekhar, Gurudev Singh, then Indian bowler into the squad who bowls good overs. Now the cricketer gets a rest here, and that brings MS Shiva onto the field. And of course, Gurudev will always stand into the ground as another replacement now. Field hits were going on. Abhishek Shukla with the ball. Abhishek Shukla bowls more back of length deliveries, those short deliveries. Tries to make the batsman to play in the back foot, but now goes towards the front foot. It's more important how we use the condition. We saw on the pitch report, of course, there is no pitch report today as the broadcasting got delayed. We started the innings from 15th over, so the pitch report hasn't covered today. But looking at the condition, we saw the condition. It was the same pitch that was used in the first and second T20I games, whereas the first batters won on that game. There is a slight skiddiness in the pitch. On the second T20I, those green grasses were there that allowed the fast bowlers to enjoy those extra bounces. But today, it's the dry grasses falling down the ground, those black soil impact, and the dry skiddiness gives the ball to skid onto the bat. Those front footed batters are enjoying in this wicket. Even the fast bowlers are purchasing something, but there won't be any extra bounces like how they used to be during the second T20I. Those purchases will not be there. But proper effort of any fielding, run out appeal was there. But that was a good running between the wickets. Speaking about the fast bowling, those were the impactful points of the game where you have to bowl the right length. Those skiddiness might allow the batsman to enjoy, to play more slog sweeps, to, to play more drives on the field. To stop those kind of shots, the bowlers have to bowl good lengths and back of lengths outside off stump. But this time, bold foolish length, thickish outside edge, and that's into the hands of a third man fielder, grounded way. So that's a single here. Abhishek Shukla is bowling some excellent spell today. 3.4 overs, 11 for 0 so far. Abhishek Shukla, the bowler from Orissa, the captain of Odisha side. People from most of the regions were here. We saw Gurudev Singh, who's from Uttar Pradesh. There is a man called Vishal, who's the captain of Gujarat team. He's in the squad, not playing today. Tries for the shot towards the extra covers, didn't connected well for Imran. So that's a quick single. What a fantastic fielding effort that was from Ibrahim. He's a fighter. He's a real fighter here. He's fighting against every single run. That's a fantastic fielding effort from Ibrahim. Speaking about the corners of the country, Ibrahim from Tamil Nadu, who's a hometown boy, and Vasant Kumar is from Andhra Pradesh, the captain of the side. A few cricketers from Kerala, of course, a region we cannot even ignore. Tried for the cut shot. If would have connected, could be a big shot. That sound completes the over. 16 overs and 74 for 3 Bangladesh. Gopinath comes in as a replacement of Chandrasekhar for the bowling lineup. And that's what we are speaking about. The quality of fast bowling in Team India. They have Gopinath, they have Santosh Kumar, they have, of course, Abhishek Shukla and Chandrasekhar. There is a backup fast bowler in the squad, Gurudev Singh from Uttar Pradesh. So many options here. Gopinath is a fantastic line and length bowler who bowls at the right length, the back of length, makes the batsman to do the mistake, waiting for the batsman to make his mistake. That's the quality of Gopinath here. Good runner of the wicket. Most of the times teams used him as a run base. If you're wondering, of course, in disabled cricket, run base is allowed. For a game, three batters can arrange the run base. More than three cannot be done. So that's how the rules it is. Apart from that, most of the rules were similar. And that's what we are saying. Disabled cricket is no more different from normal cricket. It have the same ball, same bat, same pitch, same stumps, same kind of cricket, same kind of risks, same kind of potential, and of course, same kind of stamina. Now you're watching this game, you watch this game, you know the answer. The quality of disabled cricket. That's a lovely close keeping from Sendil Kumar. Appeal from the keeper. That's a funny thing happening over there. Gopinath the bowler. For the first couple of games, he's been bowling fantastically for Team India. One of the promising aspect of Team India is from Tamil Nadu too. Gopinath the bowler. Don't mind about mentioning of the regions of the players, as this is because to mention the unity that the country have, they are having different players from different regions, from all the corners, from Rajasthan to Kerala, from down south to upish north, the central region of the country, from all the regions of the country, there were boards. The board that controlling the cricket is Board of Disabled Cricket Association in India, the BDCA. From there on, these quality cricketers were being selected in merit, and those cricketers you are watching, Rakesh Kumar, the point fielder. Of course, the Bangladesh were also having similar kind of intensities, similar kind of selection process. We have to mention it. When it comes to nation, serving the nation, it's a pride thing for them. It's a lovely wicket keeping. Sendil Kumar, another Tamil Nadu cricketer. Repeating once again, not to mention the regions of the player, about this region is best or that region is best. It's about mentioning different identities of a player. The country has been united by different identities. We had different kingdoms, we had different cultures, all mixed together. The mixtured country is India. Those mixed cultures are playing together. Now that's a cut shot over there. There is a fielder at the deep, and that brings a single. No chance for the second run here. Bowled outside off stump. The batter cutted towards the point region where there is a deep point fielder. The ball landed into his hands, bouncing thrice. Imran, the batsman. Now the strike goes to Nahid, who scored 10 runs of 21 deliveries, trying to build a partnership here. That's a wide, and what a piece of fielding it was. Saved 4 runs for his team, the fielder. Lovely piece of fielding effort that was. That would have been a boundary, in fact. What a fielding effort that was. Close to the fielder. Lovely piece of fielding. Earlier, we saw MS Shiva taking taking an excellent catch, which was not even considered as a catch. And now this fielder is fielding the ball with his complete effort. 4 runs advantage for Team India. Lovely piece of wicket keeping over there. Lovely piece of bowling here. The bowler's material Gopinath ends his over, and that brings the end of 17th over. 79 for 3 Bangladesh. Quite a slow start from Bangladesh. They were planning to build the partnership until they had Raidul Islam. They attacked every bowler, but after a point of time, they started building a partnership, taking some time on the wicket. It's 79 for 3 after 17 overs. Now they have 78 deliveries, which means 13 overs left, in which they have to score 55 runs. Of course, which is a easy task. The balls are higher than the runs, record runs, of course. Imran on strike. He have to play till the end to save Bangladesh from losing. Flighted delivery. That's a full toss here. The problem here with the spinner is the flighted delivery, which goes as a full toss. If you're flighting the ball, it should not go as a full toss, or else you will be punished like how Sendil Kumar punished a spinner of Bangladesh. Flighted a full toss and the ball goes towards the basketball court. That was a huge six. So that should not happen. Muhammad Ibrahim, the bowler, lovely piece of bowling that was. That should be the line, that should be the length. Those average flights and the drift that gives the advantage to the bowler. The drifting conditions will always give advantage to bowlers like someone who bowls like Washington Sundar, Muhammad Ibrahim kind of bowlers. Now this time towards the fine leg again into the hands of the captain Vasant Kumar. That was a good fielding here. Ibrahim the bowler. Speaking about the spinners' quality, both India and Sri Lanka have seen more spinners in the game of cricket. Some legendary spinners. Of course, Harbhajan Singh, the legendary spinner of Indian side. They had Rangana Herath, Muthaiya Muralidharan. That's wide here. Flighting a delivery is an additional advantage in a limited overs cricket. But the problem here is too much of flight gives an advantage to the batter to go for big sixes. That's a good piece of bowling. This should be the right line, slightly flighting the delivery and trying to spin the ball. And that's the right line, that's the right length to bowl on, that's the right way to flight the ball. A limited flight pushes the batsman under pressure. Continues to bowl similarly. That's a good single over than Imran. Finally, Imran knows to rotate the strike. That's mandatory for a ODI game. He's doing that here. Imran, the batter. Speaking a lot about the quality of Indian bowling, how about the Bangladeshi batters? They have different kind of batters. Raihan, the captain of the side, who usually bowls those, who usually bats those pull shots, those cut shots. But playing in front foot is quite a challenging thing for him, of course. When it comes to Raidul Islam, who always takes the bowler in charge, tries to attack the bowler. In case of playing under pressure, to less the gear shift, he might lose his wicket. Imran is a strike rotator. And the most important, Shavon, the big hitter. Some sort of quality in Bangladeshi batting. That's a good shot here. Towards the gap, in fact, there is a fielder coming towards the ball. That was a wonderful fielding effort. Bangladesh takes a 2 here. That's a good fielding effort. The fielder should never worry for that. Running behind the ball, chasing the ball, getting and throwing the delivery. Of course, the 2 goes. It's a slightly big ground here, the NPR College Cricket Ground. Anyhow, that brings the end of 18th over. It's 84 for 3 Bangladesh. Santosh Kumar back into the attack. Santosh bowled 3 overs and picked up a wicket of a captain Raihan. That was good catch by Gopinath. We remember 3 overs, 12 runs, 1 wicket. Now Nahid and Imran were building a partnership. Nahid 11 of 24, while Imran 28 of 33. Another fast bowling prospect. The wicket taking nag probably kind of Shardul Thakur of Indian cricket team. And that's the lengthy balls hitting the deck always. The ball skids today. That's the problem here. The batters enjoy at the same time. The risk of losing the wicket is high, especially while facing the fast bowlers. Some bowlers like Santosh will always put you under pressure. The batters have to be in a commandable position, might get some trigger movements, tempt the bowler, confuse the bowler to put the wrong length or wrong line. Ball towards the pads. Intention is to take the wicket. Fighting for that, Santosh Kumar, the bowler of Indian side. The new ball bowler, first bowler, strike bowler, Santosh Kumar from Tamil Nadu. So many good options here. And speaking about the quality of bats they have, tight for the shot towards the sweeper cover region. There was a fielder halfway. Lovely fielding here from Gurudev Singh. This time there is no two options. That was a comfortable fielding. While speaking about the quality of bats, as we already spoke, they do have similarities with normal cricket. Normal ball, normal pitch, same jerseys, same shoes, and of course, same quality of bats. Most of the batsmen were owning a bat above 15,000 or more. Oh, that's good. That's good delivery here. That's not bouncing a lot, and that's what Imran is telling. You can't slide here. It's not the same pitch that you used for the second T20. Eh? The grasses were dried off. The ball is skidding more, so you can't expect that extra bounce to happen. You have to wait for the ball. Push yourself in the front foot. That's pretty much important here. Look, he's not getting himself into the front foot. Imran, the batsman. And speaking about the quality of accessories, those pads, cricket gloves, and bats, everything is quality material here. Thunder Sports, Throttle Sports. A few sponsors are helping the team. A bat that quality is 15,000, 20,000. What kind of bats that's been sponsored? Glided towards the deep point region. There is a fielder in the deep and goes for the single. Second chance here. That's a poor throw from the fielder. The batters are getting the second runs comfortably. Abhishek Shukla, the fielder, usually a wonderful fielder he is. Celebrations were going on there. And that brings the end of 19th over. It's 88 for 3 Bangladesh. Some new bowling change here. Shiva, the captain of T20 side, getting the ball into his hands. We saw in the first innings, Raihan, the captain of Bangladesh side, picked the ball by himself to dismiss the wicket of Senthil Kumar. Sometimes those tactical moves, apart from the regulation bowlers, apart from the mainstream bowlers, you get to use those extra bowlers to surprise the batters and get some wickets, which Raihan did in the first innings. We saw him bowling only one over and picking up the most important batsman of the innings. 49 runs scored by Senthil Kumar being dismissed by Raihan. Now MS Shiva into the attack. We can expect the similar kind of approach from Team India now. It's a wide delivery. Sometimes you have to speak about the tacticals of a cricketer rather than his techniques. As we know, most of the cricketers use more tactics than techniques. That's the success mantra of many cricketers. You can use Shiva as that sort of cricketer. We may see Kedar Jadhav completing 4-5 overs silently into the middle of the over. Likewise, you can see Dwayne Bravo, who doesn't swings like James Anderson, who doesn't seem like Jasprit Bumrah, but he have right tactics. The tactic matters, those slower deliveries. Shiva is such a kind of bowler who always uses his brain, tactics to bowl on. So it's a pressure for the batters, even though he's not a regulation bowler. They have to play it carefully, bowling round the wicket, appealed by the bowler. No chance, as we see in the screen. The ball is pitching outside leg stump. No chance for the bowler to pick that LBW. While bowling that around the wicket, you can't expect a right-hand batsman getting LBW. That's a very rare phenomena. The angle won't allow you to bowl like that. Wide again. MS Shiva gets confused. So many bowlers were there for Team India here. So far, it's the sixth bowler for Team India. They brought Chandrasekhar, they brought Santosh Kumar, Abhishek Shukla, Gopinath, Ibrahim. The regulation mentions what a fantastic fielding it was from Abhishek Shukla. I'm sorry, it's Ibrahim. Lovely piece of fielding over there. He's everywhere in the screen today. He's bowling, he's fielding, he's diving, he's throwing. Ibrahim, the 100% cricketer. We saw him picking up the Man of the Series award in Vijayawada earlier this year. It's a good spinner. If the conditions is that way, LBW appeal here. Hands raised here. We are speaking about the breakthrough. Captain M. Shiva brings down that breakthrough here for Team India as the Bangladeshi batter has to walk off now. No idea here. That was a foolish length delivery. Not sure where it was pitching exactly. We have to pick up a replay here. But here, umpire's decision is final. Now Nahid has to walk out. That slow partnership is getting dried off. The tactical move of bringing up MS Shiva has worked out for Team India as they are dismissing another batsman of Bangladesh. 94 for 5 Bangladesh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 94 for 4 Bangladesh. 19.4 overs, 94 for 4. The new batsman in is Ridwan. Let's have a break and come back. Shiva back into the attack. Now the new batsman Ridwan is there. Seems like a sound over there, but some bad sound it was. Wide given by the umpire. Not sure what's happening here. Almost 4 wickets down. Those recognized batsmen were gone almost. Shivan is the last hope here. Oh my god. That is a tactical move. That's what I said. Shiva is a tactical man. Sometimes you need such sort of brains. Because of that brains, because of that thinking, we should give overs to such kind of all-rounders. No technique here, but complete brain is here. Tactics are there. Those tactics will always have some value in the game. We are watching Steven Smith, who didn't have strong techniques. Of course, a few strong techniques, but tactics is more important. The way how he was attacking the bowlers, those temperaments are important. She was having such temperament and tactics in his game. Edged inside, and there is no chance for the fielder inside the circle. Vasant Kumar is the fielder. No chance for the fielder. That's a boundary for Bangladesh here. Unfortunate for Team India, but for Bangladesh, this was welcome boundary. Lovely way to start off here. Ridwan gets a boundary finally. That was an inside edge. He's off the mark now. And that brings 100 for Bangladesh too. Not a quite good signal here. Just 34 needed now. They have 6 wickets in hands. And of course, 10 more overs to go. The balls never mind here. The runs are getting closer. That's a good single to end the over. Oh, that's a run out here. What a fantastic fielding effort that was. Third signal given there. Gurudev Singh is the fielder. I'm sorry for the struggle here. I'm a little bit nervous here. Gurudev Singh, the fielder. What a piece of fielding it was. Throwing the ball to the stumps. Crucial wicket it would be if it was a wicket. Wicket of Imran. Remember the batter in the non-striker end was Imran. So he might be the wicketed batsman. The close call soft signal was out by the umpire. Let's wait and watch what's going to happen. And that is the signal. Out is the signal. The batsman has to walk off. Gurudev Singh, the fielder, brings another breakthrough for Team India. Finally, Drat brings Shivan, the batter, into the crease, it seems. Amon, the by runner for him. Quite unfortunate to watch out. You can't stop these things happening in cricket. And that's how the game works. It's quite unfortunate. Look at the replay. Look at the throw. They have underestimated the fielder, Gurudev Singh. But today, he proved his worth. And that's the end of. And that is the signal. Of course. Nahid is gone now. That's how it has to go on. That's how it has to go on. Nahid was the batsman, got out. We'll come back after break here. Gopinath bowls the bowling. 4 overs, 18 runs, 1 wicket. I'm sorry, 3 overs, 20 runs, 1 wicket. Gopinath the bowler. Back into the attack. Well, Bangladesh are 100 for 5 now. Bowls the bowling. While Ridwan is with Shavan in the crease. Quite surprising moves are happening here. Good to watch the game. The last ball of the first ball here. 34 record of 10 overs. Tried for the shot up in the air. Is there a chance for a fielder? She was the fielder here. It's quite tough to handle. Not the easy one to take on. Nice throw here. Gurudev Singh is on fire today. Would have been another run out if the throw was right. Almost close there. Shevan the batter. Tried for the shot. That's in the air. Uppish towards the air. But landed inside the circle where there were no fielders. There were no boundaries of a fielders. Fortunate thing for the batter. But can't take such risks here. They're almost closer to the game. If they rotate the strike well, they'll win this game. Gopinath the bowler. 21 for 1. 3.1 overs. Now Shavon, an important man on strike here. Extra covers on. Long off on, long on. There is a deep mid wicket. There is a deep point here. Started off with a full toss delivery. Is patient today. Shevan the batter. Tried for the Yorker. Went as a low full toss. Defended by Shevan. Game getting intense here. It's getting closer. Of course, they need just 33 runs of 58 deliveries. More balls are there. But wickets have fallen off. 5 more wickets are there. Most of them were tail-enders too. There will be a slight pressure on the batters. Someone has to take up the responsibility. India are now fighting back. Shiva the breakthrough bowler. And that fantastic run out by Gurudev Singh took India into the game now. Tries for the shot, and that's how Shevan used to play. Even though you have a fielder at the extra covers, he tries for the covers region. Good tactical moves here from MS Shiva. Good piece of fielding effort, close keeping. Sendil Kumar the fielder. Cheeky. Oh my god. What's happening here? Cheers are going everywhere. Back to back dot balls here for Gopinath. Bowled out here off stump. Tried for the cut shot. The ball didn't bounce in his way. Initially, this pitch used to bounce a lot, but today it's not pitching. It's not bouncing. The batters are finding it difficult. Those who play straight will enjoy the advantage like Sendil Kumar. Tried for the cut shot. This time connected well. There is no man over there. That is a boundary for Shevan. And Shevan is off the mark with a fantastic boundary outside off stump. And that brings the end of this over. End of 21. It's 105 for 5 Bangladesh. MS Shiva continues. 1 over 12 for 1. Bit of expensive over, but picked up an important wicket of Imran. A threat for Team India, who have been dismissed by MS Shiva. Continues round the wicket. That was a wideish delivery. If Shiva bowls well, he's bowling his second over. There will be certain drawbacks here. A few bowlers has to be restricted. Probably, of course, Ibrahim might be rested. Ibrahim could not get another 2 overs. Or if Ibrahim gets, Gopinath might not get. As Chandrasekhar and Santosh Kumar bowl fantastically, they'll get those two overs. Probably at the death. 16 for 1, 18 for 1. Chandrasekhar and Santosh Kumar. Excellent bowlers. Now MS Shiva is giving some tough fight for Bangladesh. Ibrahim bowled well but couldn't get. That is a huge shot here. That's a long on fielder but no chance for him. Huge six that was. I'm sorry, that's a boundary that was. This time it's not Shavon. This time it was Ridwan. Hit at those shots of MS Shiva. Bowl fuller length. Step out. and gone for the big shot towards the country region. Chance for Abhishek Shukla is very less, as that way the ball went for the boundary. You have to speak about the remaining bowlers. Now India have another 8 overs excluding this. In those 8 overs, who will you use? If the match continues to go on, it will never go till the 30th over. You have to bring back your key bowlers in. Santosh Kumar and Chandrasekhar, those key bowlers. That's a good running between the wickets. Running out chance. Oh my God. Ibrahim, the fielder, tried for a throw, couldn't connect it, and that gives another run for Bangladesh as the ball goes as an overthrow. You can't blame the fielders for this. While trying those throws, the ball goes for the overthrow. It happens in part of a game. Ibrahim, the quickie here. Lovely fielder to watch out for. Lovely bowler to watch out for. While speaking about those strike bowlers, now India can't bring the spinner as Shawan is here. That would be a risk to bowl on. So breaking Ibrahim's over and bringing back Chandrasekhar, Santosh Kumar or Abhishek Shukla, who gave 3 economy, the best economy of the innings today. Abhishek Shukla 4 overs 12 for 0. These bowlers should be brought back. That's a straight shot. No chance for the fielder. Again, this time bouncing towards the boundary. Expensive over it goes. MS Shiva giving more runs here. Boundary again for Bangladesh. So many runs are going on. So far, it's 12 runs of the over. Not a good sign here. Bangladesh are marching towards the success today. They have to do something, Team India. They have to pick up their strike bowlers. One good thing is, when Raihan bowled is over, after picking up the Sendil Kumar's wicket, he didn't bowl. He just continued the same routine of giving overs to his regularity bowlers, those mainstream bowlers. But here, what's the mistake is, MS Shiva continues the spell. After picking up those wickets, that bowler's over should be brought past. And you have to continue picking up your mainstream bowlers. That's a slight mistake from Team India here. Usually Mumbai Indians used to do that. Stepped out and hit it away towards the straight direction. No chance for the fielder. Hit it towards the fence. That was a fantastic 6 to end the over. At the end of 22 overs, it's 1-2 for 5 Bangladesh. Now the most expected move, Santosh is back with the ball. And that should be the game plan of Team India, as this game is not going to go till the end, till the 30th over. For that, India have to complete the spells of good bowlers here at the end of 20. MS Shiva completed the 20th over. From there on, they should continue with Santosh and Abhishek Shukla. Those two mainstream bowlers who bowl fantastically today are Santosh with Chandrasekhar, two wicket-taking bowlers. Three of them have beautiful economy today. While Chandrasekhar having 4.50, Santosh Kumar with 4. Stepped out, right for the shot. It's in the air. Is there a chance for a fielder? Gurudev Singh, the fielder. No chance for the fielder at all. That was landed in the ground. That's a single for Shawan. Unfortunate. That didn't connect it well with the ball. And speaking about the economy, Santosh is having an economy of 4. Chandrasekhar with 4.50. And look at the economy of Abhishek Shukla. Is 4 overs 12 runs with an economy of 3. You can't blame MS Shiva too much. He's not a regularity bowler. He did his part. He picked up a wicket. And that's the role of him. That's a run out chance. No chance for that. That's a smart cricket from Bangladesh here. And that's a slight mistake here. The gear have been shifted now. That 1 over of MS Shiva went expensive. And the pressure has been completely taken off from Bangladesh. Now they have to fight back. with Santosh Kumar, Chandrasekhar, and Abhishek Shukla, those three mainstream bowlers should continue to bowl, try to put pressure on the batters. And most importantly, they have to pick few many wickets as 5 wickets were already gone. If they pick another 2 wickets, there will be only tail enders where India can have additional advantage of picking up those wickets. Let's wait and watch what's going to happen. That's a lovely piece of bowling here. Santosh Kumar, of course, he's even feeling the pressure as the runs record is very low here. Abhishek Shukla have picked more wickets for Team India in the tour. 4 wickets for him. Bangladesh need just 10 runs in 44 deliveries. The game almost got packed here. Trying to finish. Slog sweep over there. No fielders at the region. And that goes. That's a good fielding here. That's not the boundary. Shocking to see that. Lovely piece of fielding from Gopinath. What's happening here? The ball was not traveling a lot. The audience are cheering for Gopinath. That was a clappings. Scolds from Bangladeshi side for not running for that. Unfortunate things are happening. Nice running between the wickets. Nice running from Gopinath. Good piece of fielding here. Now that was a Yorker straight away from Santosh Kumar. Can they go for the second run here? Gopinath the fielder runs again. Is there a run out chance? No chance for the nice throw that was. But they have completed 2 runs. Now 7 needed for Bangladesh. They're batting fantastically today. And that brings the end of Santosh over 127 for 5 at the end of 23 Bangladesh. Now Chandrasekhar with the ball. The duty is almost over. You can say that. As Bangladesh need another 7 runs to win this game. You can't restrict them. 7 runs in 7 balls. I'm sorry, 7 overs. Quite challenging task for Team India. Good batting display here from Bangladesh. But if some magic happens, if a hat trick happens, top edge there is no third man over there. There is no third man over there. That was a back of length delivery. Tried for the pull shot. Top edge towards the third man region. Goes for the 2 bounce boundary. Lucky boundary for Bangladesh. And that brings 3 runs required to win this game for Bangladesh in 41 deliveries. Chandrasekhar the bowler. That was a good game here for Bangladesh. A few batters have scored well today. 32 by Imran. Was a match winning knock, we can say. LBW appeal over there and fingers not getting risen. There is a throw here. They are fighting like a spirit legend. The Indians, Chandrasekhar with the throw, asking for the third umpire review here. It seems umpires were denying it. Onto the pads, LBW cannot be given. Frustrated Chandrasekhar, we can see there. Speaking about the performance, Imran with his 32, Ridwan who's on strike has been excellent with the bat today. Scored 3 boundaries, 1 sixer, 24 runs in just 11 balls with a strike rate of 218. And that stepped out, gone for a big shot. That was a huge 6 towards the blackboard. And that brings the winning moment for Team Bangladesh is here. Ridwan with the bat performs like rock star. And Shevan now brings the finishing sixer. Bangladesh are beating India by 5 wickets. And that brings the success of Bangladesh team. Quite unfortunate for India. Of course, unfortunate for Sendil Kumar here. Batted really well today. But that went in vain as Bangladesh have beaten Team India by 5 wickets today. And that's the story here. Bangladesh have won the toss in this 30 over one day game in which they have decided to bowl first. From that, 133 all out for Team India, 134 target was chased by Bangladesh within 23 overs. That's the story today. Bangladesh have led the series by 1 for 0. Let's wait and watch what's going to happen in the second ODI. See you until then. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next game. Bye bye.